Refresh. Refresh. Refresh.
Oh, I think now we're live? God damn. I don't even...
Oh, that's a chimkin.
Let's go, Garen, run. Let's get back into this fight.
Are we on the internet?
Am
Am I allowed to say that? Is Brian Foster gonna sue me?
You're gonna get DMCA'd for that?
Oh no. My ass!
Curse you, Brian W. Foster!
I gotta...
Yay! It's live.
go another way.
Okay, so where we had left off, you all had gone to try and track down the vampire who is presented many different names, but the most recent one given to you was Adria, and went to their kind of last known location, and turns out that you found her in this bar, and a conversation ensued between Carl and Adria, and then due to some interesting dice rolls and interesting timing, y'all showed up right as she was leaving the bar, or the rest of you, and a fight ensued that went very well in your way, especially once Kanaka figured out how smites work.
That's not how that works. That's not how that works, guys. You know that's not how that's been working.
Then dispatched and apparently not currently bound to a grave. She was in a place that was more easy to prevent her non-corporeal self from escaping, and you seem to have managed to quite effectively kill her, and you created a massive distraction and ran off in the other direction. Some rolls were made for that as well, and you all seem to have scampered away to another kind of close by section of town and found refuge in an inn, and no one seems to have bothered you so far. So you're now currently in that inn. Let me find a name for the inn. The inn is called the Merry Dragon. And you guys are kind of sitting there with a few drinks. Would you like to... It's getting pretty late. It's probably like 10 or so at night. Do you want to stay here? And I'll say you guys could have taken a short rest so
when
far.
was the fight, and when is it now, I guess? Like, how much time?
The fight was like in the afternoon, so like 4-ish, and so it's been, you know, several hours since the fight. 4-ish is when you guys like first got to the bar,
Sure.
and like, and then so yeah, so it's later now. You all, if you need a short rest, you can take a short rest, or if you guys want to just crash at this inn for the night, there are individual rooms available for 5 silver a night if you wanted to room here, or what would you like to do? Oh, and I had mentioned the 2 bags. One bag had 87 platinum in it, I believe. That was basically the money. Also, a nice set of leather armor, the dagger that appears to be Whisper, and another bag that, when you guys stick your hand in, it appears to be like a small version of a bag of holding. And so yeah, that's what you have right now. Come back, a question.
Forgot his question. Hello?
Sir?
Kanaka?
Who?
What?
You said you had a question and then you shut up.
Sorry, I'm still playing another game.
Oh god. God damn it!
We just
So
lost
obviously,
the fight.
I think that I should get that cool that dagger, cause you know,
Okay, I
seems
thought we already had this
seems pretty
argument
cool,
earlier.
you know?
What is happening?
no, I don't really know what it does, right? But I think it seemed like it looked
No
pretty
sharp things for dumb boy.
cool. You know, but like that's my.
Just trying to cover all
That's the sharp.
possible reasons why not.
What does he want again?
I guess. I mean, not that I would use it very well, but it looks shiny, you know.
Dagger that Scarlet has already attuned
Yeah,
Yeah.
that one.
The dagger she pocketed and has not taken out since she picked it up from the ashes of the vampire.
That
Yep.
I killed.
Yeah, exactly. So I mean, I feel like person who gets last hit on it should definitely get it, if not me. You know.
No.
Oh.
If you didn't know, this thief is a greedy bitch. So
Oh. Wait, are you talking about? Which thief are you talking about?
the only thief that we know that's currently here.
Says the guy that
we just-
tried to pickpocket people.
We just. Yeah.
He's a
Wait. Hold
paladin.
on.
There's a difference between memeing and then actually being greedy.
What is this memeing?
What is that word? Hold
I'm a
on.
rogue. It's for me. Fuck you.
Wait, what is this?
I still don't recall hearing a thank you.
What?
For
No,
what?
thank you. Okay.
Smacking people?
Scarlet
Isn't that
gets
your?
up and leaves the table. Scarlet's
Isn't
going
that
to
your
get a
gig?
room.
Carl's just sitting there with like a 1,000-yard stare.
Oh, no.
Scarlet's leaving. She's getting a room.
Isn't that what all of you do? Just smack people? Or stab them with sharp blades? You know, I don't really know. Well, one of you just punches people.
Whoa, don't simplify me to just punching people.
And headbutts people too?
Kicking
I have a wide
people.
array of ways to physically assault
Wait.
people.
Wait.
Oh.
Your
That got
Discord
weird.
camera's black. So.
No, I know. I'm lazy, but I want it on.
And you just stab people. You just stab people too.
You okay, Carl?
She just stabs
What are you
people.
tripping on?
What is this conversation that's happening right now? She's going through a list of the various ways that we attack other things. I don't understand.
No one else has brought up a different conversation
I
starter.
asked Carl a question.
God.
Yeah. Carl just kind of looks at Kanaka, pats him on the shoulder, and goes to get a room. And
You guys, I don't know what happened to Carl, but she said some stuff. I don't know what it is about, but
Oh, if I see Carl going to get a room too, can I be like, hey Carl, can I talk to you for a second?
Sure.
so Carl goes over.
Okay,
Yeah.
once we're like alone, Scarlett's just gonna ask Carl more about like, so what's up with like, you know, kind of mentioned this name a few times now, and you told me a bit about whoever she is, but I'm just curious on how like you came to know her and stuff.
I'm not in a good spot at the moment. I promise we can talk about it tomorrow.
Okay, that's fair.
All right.
Scarlett will just give Carl a pat on the shoulder. I can reach Carl's shoulder. I won't give it a pat.
hopefully you
Carl
can reach Carl's shoulder. We just weird.
She can't reach Crunch shoulder.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I was trying to pat Krug's shoulder last session, but I couldn't reach. So
You could have asked someone for a boost.
It's not that urgent. It's not that serious. Die is fine. I think Krug wants to go to the bartender, and he asks the bartender if they're familiar with the Feather Kingdom or the Yolzer.
This particular bartender?
Yes.
Because yeah, didn't you say that they were an orc, or maybe a mom?
No, Krug's just asking because he's
Oh,
he's Skyrimming it. He thinks because he's.
The innkeeper is a short female elf, and she kind of looks at you and is like, "I have never heard of what are those words?" Like, just look very confused.
Krug's just like, Yolzer, big land, Feather Kingdom, big kingdom. Ah!
I go kind of like nervously, like, sure, whatever you say.
I go up. Kanaka goes behind Krug. He's like, Krug, I don't think she knows anything. And
Krug just throws up his hands and walks out.
I say enough. I apologize for my orc friend. He's just looking for information about his home.
Fair enough. Just haven't heard of that place before. Don't know what they're talking about.
And Krug just falls asleep next to the door. He like curls up like a dog. But kind of an angry dog because he's frustrated.
So talk, am angry.
Yeah.
I just imagine him like having like doggy dreams too.
Yeah, he's doing like the little.
Kanaka walks back to the table and is like, okay, Talon, what were you trying to ask me earlier?
I don't know.
You don't know?
Sorry, forgot. Well,
Well,
get out some ball bearings and just like spin them around.
Hey, Fane will go crouch / sit down next to Krug. Go to sleep.
Amazing.
Like pull his hood up over. It's like held up by his horns, so it doesn't really get all the way over.
guys, we're not hobos.
Well, you know.
Whoa! Speak for yourself.
You have a choice. There's rooms.
Made my
Guess it's
choice.
late enough. I'll go over to the bartender and just ask for a room, and it's 5 silver, right? So I'll give her a gold and be like, can you just put a blanket on them, I guess.
Aw.
I don't know how cold it gets, but
She's like,
it'll annoy one of them, and the other one probably needs it. Anyway, night.
she kind of takes away. She's like, sure, I'll see what I can do. And
Don't let
just
one of
kinda-
them punch you. Maybe
Oh.
just throw it at them, you know.
Jesus.
Which one? It seems like critical information.
I don't know, the colored one. The one that is.
Wow! Wow!
Red and red, right? That's a bit racist.
Wow!
Whoa there, but
Green and pink.
I don't know. Both of them will do either one to you. So you know,
Jesus.
just chuck it at them. Hope for the best. Good luck.
How about I give you the blanket and you can go put it on them?
Fair enough.
She's like, give me just a second. She like goes kind of to a back room and comes out with like a stack of bed linens that seem to be like washed and ready to go for whatever the next like shift would be. So she just kind of like hands them to you. There's like a pillow, or there's like 2 pillows and one big blanket and like a set of sheets in it. She's like, here you go.
I will cast Armor of Agathis on myself, and then using Mage Hand, just take the blanket and like
Tanaka's just looking at Talon.
wave it at them and just be like,
What are you?
and walk
give
away.
They're not gonna. What? Oh, You
They seem
lazy?
asleep, man. They might punch me. You don't know.
God.
That guy, they, yeah.
Mm.
It's a
my
little
God.
scary.
Okay, punching maybe the pink one, but the green one is probably gonna eat you because he thinks you're
Well,
food.
they have names. You know these people. Why are you acting?
Both of
I'm talking to Talon because he said colored people, so I'm just making sure he knows which one.
both
God.
of them, both of those outcomes are not good. So
Turns out Talon is green-pink colorblind.
Yeah.
Sure.
That's
you're all weird. I mean, that's just how it is, guys. What if he's red? What if he's blue? What if he's green? Good primary colors, apparently. Wait. No.
Pink and green are not primary colors.
So
I think you're
close.
thinking of like RGB,
Yeah.
not primary color.
So, the rest of you are getting rooms and
I'll
going
just
for
show
long
next,
rest.
show next to Krug and faint.
Gonna sleep in the common room like a bunch of hobos.
Jesus.
No, Krug went outside. He's like outside.
Oh, okay, that's even better. Then, yeah,
We're on
yeah,
the
that.
street.
They're awful.
We keep 3 and 3. Just 3 in the rooms, 3 on the outside.
So you make the inn look like shit.
Alright. So you all go for a long rest then?
Yes.
I'm meditating.
I guess I could probably.
Yes, I have my level 2 spell slots back, guys.
Yay! You could
Nice.
smite.
Who wants to
Yep.
smite now? Good, good. It was a one-time thing.
Now that you said that, I don't want to do it anymore.
No, okay, my thing is, you're expecting good rolls from here on out. That's like, last one was
Just
high
roll good.
expectation.
It's not that hard.
Shut up. You don't even roll good at all. You just BM everybody.
And I don't roll ever. It's not. That's not my thing.
Okay, moving along. Eric.
Hang on, I'm sending some DMs.
Oh my.
Yeah.
We're about to get arrested for vagrancy.
Hell yeah.
Morning, what day is this?
It's November 17th now.
That is actually a roll I'm gonna have to make here in a second.
Oh God.
Wait, you have to roll for what, dude?
No, how much the cops care that you're sleeping outside of a kind of nice hotel in a decent area of town.
Oh my god.
It's fine. They get arrested.
Good thing I
You
sit
know,
here.
At least
because
we
I'm
didn't
not
commit a
that-
crime.
We didn't commit a crime, says who?
That they know of.
That they're aware of.
Guys, I got my shiny magic card from happy.
Nice, dude.
Wait, so who took the studded leather armor?
I thought we gave it to Krug because it
Okay.
can auto fit.
I think we
in.
maybe just put it in a bag for a short time.
Yeah, I have it unless someone wanted it, but no one had claimed it.
I thought we said we were gonna give it to Krug since it acts like yeah, it auto fits to the person. We're like give
We never settled on it or confirmed, so.
Yeah, you're right. You're wrong.
On which thing? Sorry, I was typing.
On the armor.
Oh yeah, it's +1 studded leather is the armor you just got.
Pretty nice. Someone should use it.
Great.
I mean, I can, but I don't plan on getting hit, so you know.
You guys
Well,
discussed that, BRB.
I'm just gonna,
Oh.
I'm gonna bob and weave like Kua.
Yeah.
I already have armor. That's pretty good.
Burb.
Oh. Wait.
To the
Oh.
left, besides that,
Oh.
You never know.
Oh, Giga said burr or burr.
Oh, that's what I thought. I just thought she was
A
making
few
a
more of
noise.
us should leave to throw off the scent.
Hell yeah.
God.
Be right back for no reason.
Oh.
Looks at red team and the Kraken skulls.
Moving off the scent too, though.
no, my God.
Maybe
We could have we should go into blue team.
Oh my
Is
god.
that how that works?
call it shot by shot.
No, so that we have our secrets too.
What is... God.
I don't have any secrets.
Uh-huh.
Bro, I was playing Star Wars Battlefront and 2. Finished the story mode. I was like, why is half the story mode flying in the ships? This is so stupid.
I enjoyed it. If you use a controller for the flying,
It's better with a controller for flying because I'm like, yo, the sensitivity for mouse for
Yeah,
flying
it's
is
nuts.
so like
just
I had
can't
to set
do
it down to like 5 or 2 because I was like, yo, this is dope.
it was rough.
And the only thing I hate about story mode is you can't combat roll. I'm like, why can't I
Yeah.
just roll?
Yeah.
That's the dumbest. Or like, you know how you set your keys like for your abilities
Yeah.
and you change it? The story mode is always default. I'm like, why? Why? I don't want to press F2. I just want to press 2. Frick.
You can, I think that's if you leave the controller in, you have to unplug it or something. I don't know, it's dumb.
I was like,
Whatever, once you beat the campaign, you're done.
yeah.
Hmm.
You know?
Oh, you're back from red team. I said we should all go to blue team, but no one listened to me.
Aw.
Oh,
I
I
would have
just...
to restart the call.
True.
Yeah, I didn't want to do that because it's such a fucking pain to find one tiny window, OBS. Jesus Christ. You
Calculator.
could find... Yeah, you can find a calculator.exe was not even open, but...
It's okay, Blue. It's okay.
I have to do this every time and I don't understand.
It's okay.
Anyways.
So, right. Vagrancy roll.
Good luck.
No, it was fine. It wasn't necessary.
No one seems to particularly care.
Oh, thank God.
So, you all wake up in the morning.
Or more
Uh-oh.
accurately, they walk by and see a giant green man and a scary looking pink man and just keep walking.
They don't want it.
You see the blue man wave since he's done meditating for the night. He's like,
Oh, Fro, did you add the dagger of warning to your stuff yet?
Oh yeah, I need to do that.
Because Scarlet was like, here, old man. Gave it to him.
He's
Warning.
oh wait, he's not that old.
Uh,
I don't think.
He's what, like,
He's like ancient. He's old.
hey, he's like 30 or 40,
he's
right?
only like a couple thousand years old, dog. It's fine.
he looks like he's in his
Oh.
40s, maybe 50s, but
Oh, jeez, you're that old?
well, he looks like that.
He's a boomer.
See, Duffin, you know what that is.
Talon doesn't believe people live past, like,
Oh yeah, so Ag,
50.
I don't know if my roll 20 is set up for like, I think it's set up right now for initiative at advantage, but you gotta take that away or something.
why would you know?
I don't
Wait,
have
like-
it anymore.
Oh, that's cool.
Is it
Look
at
at it,
advantage?
yeah.
It doesn't just at, it's not like D8 or something? Cool.
No, it's at advantage.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, I have that.
I didn't know it was
Do
that good, or I
appreciate
would have come up with a reason why he'd want that. Okay. Okay, so what's going on, Ag?
So you all wake up in the morning. Everyone gets a long rest. Although, while not suffering from exhaustion, Carl does look very tired. What would y'all like to do? It's up to you now.
Carl, are you okay now?
Sorry, I'm chum.
Carl's eating some bacon.
Bacon make better. No. Carl looks at everybody and is like, yeah, I got a few things that we probably should talk about. So I don't know if here is a good spot. Considering things. Should we... I think we should head back to the the shield, and since that's kind of a place we know.
Sounds good.
You mean that one of us owns?
Yes, that one of us owns.
Are we gonna talk along the way, or?
We can. I mean, I just don't feel comfortable expressing some of this in,
Out in the open.
yeah.
Okay.
Valid.
To the shield.
To
Travel montage.
travel montage. Krug, race you there. No, just
Yeah.
Oh god, yeah.
Gonna be a montage. Montage. So yeah, by foot at a leisurely pace, based on where you are and the dock ward, and having to climb back through the go back through the main gates takes you about, better part of a day. It's probably mid-afternoon by the time you get to the Emerald Shield. If you would like, if there's anything anyone wants to talk about in RP on the way, feel free. Otherwise, we can just kind of advance to you guys get to the Emerald Shield.
Should we stop by the Lucky Bear, or should we just go right to the shield before we do that? We can go to the
Maybe-
shield first so you can talk to us.
yeah.
Okay.
Alrighty. You're now back in the Emerald Shield.
Alright, sorry, I'm taking notes. So
Scarlet's just gonna do a quick sweep of the place, making sure there's no vagrants.
Ah,
We are the vagrants, so other than us.
There's no one sleeping outside.
Roll an investigation check.
Investigation. Is this worth a luck? I rolled really bad.
That's up to you. Kidding.
Yep. That is 100% up to you.
Oh god, what else are we doing today?
Everything. We're gonna go kill gods.
World gonna end today?
We're basically gods.
We're gods! Turns into a goldfish and... Oh god, that was still really bad. I wasted a look. But what else is new?
Well, at least you know that if it used it later, it still would have been bad, right?
That's how it
Yep.
works.
that's how it works, yeah.
I think 13.
Yeah, you don't see any evidence of any interlopers or vagrants. No one's sleeping in a random back room or something. You feel like you've checked everything. You even go downstairs and check the kind of basement cellar area, and the cellar itself is still locked. You get down there. There's no one in the basement, so everything seems untouched. No vagrants around.
Okay, we're good, guys.
Alright. Okay. So. How do I okay. So when I was just a wee little kid, I mean I was like 45. My powers manifested, and there was nobody in our smaller mind that could help me, so I just kind of did nothing about it. And then a goddess came to me and said, I'll give you knowledge and you'll be able to be better at doing things. And her name was Lyra, and she was a big liar, and I've been stuck doing things, favors, traveling, getting screwed over for years. And at one point she had asked me to kill Zird, but we went out to go get the hydras, and that's why I think she ordered Adria to do the thing as well, and that's why. And she wanted us to know because Adria is a follower of Lyra, and that's why I talked to her, because I thought if she gets away, if we didn't kill her, we'd at least be able to keep tabs on her, depending on all the other things she could be doing, because the plans are always so convoluted. Like, you never know what the real ending is, and anyway, we assassinated her, and that sucks, but yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Have you heard from Lyra? Did you hear from her after that?
After her telling me to kill Zerd, yeah. I heard from her last night. She congratulated me on doing a job well done, apparently. And I have told her I'm done. I hope to crap I never see her again, but I know that's gonna be a tall order. But yeah, so that's the name. That's it. It's all out there now. I feel better. Thank you. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. Macabre.
So we are killing gods today.
Well, Adria is not a god.
I'm right.
Carl, when you snuck off that one time, well, you didn't really sneak off. You just kind of left when we were at the fancy library place. I can't remember the name of. Were you looking for books on her?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I found nothing, which is weird.
Have I heard? No. I feel like I already did a check on Lyra before, but can I do a check again to see? Can't remember if I tried to see if I knew Lyra when you first told Scarlet.
You had not when you first asked. And
Nice. If there's anything in my knowledge or in my new ranger knowledge, probably not. I doubt she's undead, but like.
you can make a history check if you want.
Okay. Roll good. Roll good. I'm gonna get out my Percy dice. He's good at history. He's a nerd. Fucking.
You need to just roll on a different surface, I think.
I'm using my. It rolled at first. It like teetered. I saw it go to a 13 for a second, which would have been okay, but.
Have you tried rolling on an iPad? I feel like they're different OS.
God.
That's how you break the iPad screen.
Well, how hard are you throwing your dice? Cool.
You don't have to throw it hard. Do you not know Apple screens are so sensitive?
Oh my
bro?
god! Can
I don't know. I put like.
Can I roll well?
Gorilla Glass is actually extremely durable, and that's what iPad needs to use.
Can I
You could-
roll
you could-
like?
No, it's fine. It's not broken yet.
I think you have the ability to roll, probably.
Can I roll a good number?
No.
I think
That
that's up to
part.
you, again.
That's too much.
my gosh!
She's another
What?
look for it. It's not like we're
I
gonna eat
did!
it.
I
Oh my
did!
god! Oh my god! I was joking.
I wanna know!
I wanna know what love is.
6!
Asterisk
I don't know.
with
Oh, it's bad.
Oh,
No,
God.
great
The
job.
first one was a nat 1.
Oh,
I rolled a nat 1, 2 3s, and a 4 tonight.
Have never heard of this person in any context until
Who dis?
you heard it from DJ. And even then, you're
New
like,
phone.
what was it, Lyra? The DJ was talking about the first time. That's the same name, right?
Yeah, I'm like,
Sounds right.
I've just been obsessed with vampire lore, so like, I don't know, never heard of it.
I don't know her.
Fucking hell, can the day be over? Can we?
Why don't you just
Long
go back
rest.
and? Are you tapped out now? Why don't you just go back to the book placey thing and just go find more information? Because apparently everything can be found there. I don't really know how it works. Yep.
Yeah, you don't know how books work. It's okay, buddy.
I mean, I could look. I'm really good. I'm not good at remembering, apparently. But I'm supposed to be really good at looking, like in the present moment.
Well,
I'm
no.
supposed to be.
I think that's the key word. Supposed.
So, but I don't know how we would get permission to go back. Last time we got permission from Ryfon.
Oh yeah.
How about we kidnap
Wait,
Ryfon?
wait.
Oh,
And
God.
now
That's
we're
terrible
kind of
idea.
low key.
No.
Enemies of
I have a
the
friend. If you literally need to go to the library, I know someone that can get us in.
He knows the guy.
I'm friends with the librarian that we met last time.
Oh, that's right. You were schmoozing.
Sure. But should we go to the Lucky Bear and be like, hey, we killed.
Why don't we
Killing.
just tell Dolphin's mom, and Dolphin's mom would tell the chick, and then we're fine.
Wait,
Yeah,
why are we involving
I was
Dolphin's
thinking was the
mom?
plan.
Hey, Dolphin, go get your mom so she can play
I feel
this
like I
game
would've
with
cast
us.
her descending, like at some point, and just been like, oh yeah, we killed her, but guess we're wrong. Yeah, I mean, I can go. That's fine. I probably won't get lost. It's fine. Yeah. And if I do, I'll just ask you guys for directions, and I'll try to describe what I see, and you guys can come pick me up. Yep, sounds good.
How about I go with you there, buddy?
Thought you were going to the book place.
Oh yeah, I get to
bookstore.
go to a book place.
Wait, they don't sell them there, do they? They
No,
give them
it's
to
a
you. Yeah,
library. They lend them. You borrow, and you don't get to leave with the books.
Oh, the book
usually.
lenders. Okay. Well,
Yeah, it's a library.
well, yeah. Go to the book place, and I'll go.
Fade.
Sort of forgot what I was doing.
Oh God! Oh God!
Could you help him? You've
What?
dealt with children before.
Whoa! I mean,
You're a
he's not-
parent.
I would
he's
like
not
to say
personally
that
how well that went.
She turned out great.
How
I
old
didn't-
am I?
Wait, what do you mean? Okay, but like, what, like, as a good person, or
Are
like
you
a
asking
good
me to hit him?
situation is it?
Hey,
What for?
I don't need. I don't know the word.
An adult
Hey, I'm an adult. I think by law.
by law.
Actually, don't
By
have
law.
laws here. But
I think.
Pretty
by
sure.
law.
How old is Talon exactly?
I think he's 25-ish. He's in his 20s.
Yeah, I knew mid-20s, I didn't know exactly.
I don't know either. I sort of just gave you ranges, and so it adds up to about there, around there. Yeah.
Fair enough.
He's more than he can count to.
More than fingers, How many years this many?
Touche.
This many.
Oh God!
Right,
He
so
blinks his hands twice.
do you now send descending to?
No, since we're here, I'll just walk there. Go. In-person messages are always better received than 25 words.
Is
We know where your mom's house.
Do you know where to
is
go?
Faint
Oh, no,
going
no,
with
Bard.
Talon?
Yeah, go.
Okay.
Yay, road trip!
So
Walk
Krug taps on Faint's shoulder, and he's like, "Can you ask if they know about Yolzer or about the Feather Kingdom?"
Sounds good.
Yeah, I'll ask about
Uh,
your birds.
Who? Ask
Cut.
who specifically?
Duh. The place you're going to.
Oh, okay.
I think we're supposed
Thank
to ask people on
you.
the street.
Whatever.
And then he moseys on over to like Carl and Kanaka as if he's like going with them because he is.
Because he is. So Carl is gonna ask Krug how to spell the first one. Now, I have a question. Are we going to? So is Krug like in general an idiot, or just like an idiot in common? Like he's a completely intelligent guy, albeit also an idiot in Orcish.
Okay, I think Blue's answering the question by laughing. I think that's the answer right there.
Okay,
I think that's
okay.
the answer.
Krug pulls out a piece of paper
I don't know where he keeps it.
and
You don't want to know?
and
Hey, what
and
color is this piece of paper? Just curious.
paper color.
Not brown?
And he scribbles something down, and that's what it is.
Carl's like, well, it's something to work with.
Yeah, that says Feather Kingdom.
It says, how do you say it again?
Yolzer.
Yolzer. It says Yolzer. And Carl, like, it's like, we're gonna hang this behind the bar later. Alright.
So Scarlet will just take it and go behind the bar and take one of her old common daggers and just stab it in the wall.
Oh God.
Be like, there we go.
Aw, cute.
Art.
Art.
I
Yes,
like your
art.
perspective on art.
Carl, like, tries to commit it to memory as well. He's like, okay, we'll look up stuff on the Feather Kingdom and Yolzer. We're gonna go to the book place, buddy. Do the book things. Carl doesn't speak Orcish, so Carl's like, yeah, that's probably what it looks like.
Alrighty.
So we've got Faint and Talon and who else going to go see the mistress?
I think it's just us.
Okay, Faint and Talon are going to see the mistress. Kanaka and is it Kanaka Scarlet and Carl that are going
It's
to
the
select?
nerds
And-
plus Krug.
The nerds and Krug.
The nerds and Krug.
Nerds and Krug.
And Krug.
Alright.
Because I'm not gonna know why he's a nerd. That's
Nerd.
So, Frode and Talon, what, where are you going specifically?
I would probably just. I would head to the place where I think I would find her. I think. I mean, where we found her the first time, I would probably just head there.
Okay, that was the.
The Emerald
the-
Shield?
Oh fuck.
No, you mean
Just
her
walk
bar.
out the door, and be like, "Oh, look, we're here." Just walk
Hey.
back
He
in.
walks
Oh no, you're right.
outside.
You're right. Yeah, that's not right. Yeah.
that's why Kanaka asked, "Do you know where your mom's house is?"
Yeah, knowing this, I just walk at the door and be like, "Oh fuck, I don't know where to go," and then cast sending and be like, "Hey, we're back back in town. We killed the lady. Yes. So. Oh, where are you?
She responds, "You can find me at the Broken Cup. That was exceptionally fast. We should discuss more. Though I don't have a whole lot of additional information for you." And that's about all she can fit in to that sentence.
Okay, I think we're going to the Broken Cup. I don't know where that is, but let's go.
Scarlet knows where it is.
Yeah, have we? Did he say that as we're leaving?
I was assuming they're kind of like leaving first, so yeah, I'll say you're still there when he says that.
I'm like, Ayo, do you know where to go?
I personally don't. I don't think.
No.
Unless it's behind the bar and
Okay.
like you smash something.
No.
Scar will give Faint the directions.
Okay.
It is kind of on the border of like the dock ward and the south side of the market ward. It's kind of like it's an area where like some of the nicer folks from the dark ward or from the dock ward go, and some of the kind of lesser merchants might go there too. It's still kind of a shady area, but it's not like, you know, people shitting in the alley kind of bad. You know, it's definitely a nicer area than some of the worst areas of town. So yeah, you can give directions to the Broken Cup. So then, is it still just you two going there?
I think so.
Okie dokie. And then everyone else is going to the library.
Yeah.
Alright. Any preferences on which one we cover first? You guys probably each get there roughly at the same time. The Broken Cup people probably a little bit faster.
Yeah, I'd say let's
Go
do the
first.
Broken Cup crew first, just in case Frode is like, I'm asleep.
Yeah, when you guys take 2 hours in the fucking library.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
them, not
exactly.
me. I took like 10 minutes. I took like 10 minutes.
Alright, so yeah, you get to the Broken Cup and the mistress is in a corner. It's a very well-lit bar, very jovial, although you do kind of get some like side-eyes glances when you first come in, like kind of who are you and why are you here, like you're not from around here kind of vibe. And
I glare back at him.
I don't
and
give a shit.
then but the mistress kind of notices and she goes, Talon, come over. And like everyone like upon like the mistress recognizing you, like they all avert their eyes and kind of like look separately.
Yeah, assholes. This already happened to me before. Fuckers.
And she signals you over and she goes, just the two of you then? Very well. So, tell me the details. What transpired? You guys are back awfully quickly.
Found her at a
She's-
bar.
She's dead.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Detailed.
Why do we let them go by themselves?
Do you have any proof that she is dead?
I said she was dead.
Scarlet's got like the ashes and stuff. Shit.
Make an intimidation check.
Both
Me?
of us are just fate.
Faint.
This is not gonna go well. That's not terrible.
-1.
Satch? Oh, 16.
yeah, she
yeah,
kind
that's
of-
not bad.
She kind of comfortably like raises her eyebrow at you, and she's like, "I believe you. Did you happen to get any of her belongings or the vestige?"
You got the stabby. Yeah. Mhm. They didn't let me have it though, because I don't think they trust me with sharp things for some reason. I'm really good with steak knives, so like I haven't cut myself in like a year. So I mean, I feel I feel like that trust is a little misplaced and it's a little annoying, but like, yeah, but yeah, we got her stabby thing. Yeah. Dagger,
Very
it's called
well.
a dagger. Steve,
Uh,
I know.
God.
Bring it by so that I can verify, and then I can go about getting your payment from the Lucky Bear. I think they would like to use me as an intermediary in order to avoid any, shall we say, accidental appearance of conflict of interest.
That was a lot of big words.
Purposefully. And she says, so, once you bring me the proof, I mean, this is awfully close. I believe you, Mr. Faint. You seem to be a man of your word and not someone who is attempting to deceive me. It sounds like you were efficient, if not lacking in details. But bring the vestige by, and I will make sure that you receive your payment. Unfortunately, that was actually so much faster than I had anticipated it taking you all that I don't have any more information so far about where to get any other vestiges than what I've already told you. But I have my feelers out, and if you guys have any information or any leads on any vestiges, certainly willing to hear them out. But I think yes, did some really good and quick work, and might have bought ourselves some time.
Yulzir? That mean anything to you? Feather Kingdom?
I thought it was Birdland.
No, what?
No.
No.
My memory. It's hard.
Continent far, far to the west. Many orcs come from there. That's about all I know about it.
That explains why he was asking about it then.
Oh my god.
Like literally, the facial expression I just made is what the mistress does. She's kind of like, why? No, and then like you can see her do the math. Oh, that makes sense. No more questions.
Who are you? Oh, never mind.
Oh yeah, that guy. Mr. P's in the government buildings.
No respect for public goods. I don't think I have anything else here.
Well, I mean,
Just-
we are pretty good at assassinations, apparently.
Apparently.
But, yeah, I think, I don't know.
Well, very well. I will send you a message when I get more information. In the meantime, stop by, show me proof, and I will be your broker to ensure that you get paid.
Get paid.
Okay.
Can I roll? I want to roll insight.
Okay. Make an insight check.
Blah.
I mean, she's pretty tough to read, but you don't sense any deception. So like, you think she's being honest, it seems reasonable. Like,
Yeah.
hey, you guys, like, killed a vampire that's been a thorn in these people's side in, like, a day. That seems fast. Like, she is definitely skeptical of that, but, like, seems to at least believe you. But, killing someone that powerful that fast without proof is gonna be hard to get your payday on.
Well, I guess we will send Scarlet by.
Yeah, I mean, we could maybe go grab it from her and bring it back, but
Yeah, maybe
I feel
not.
like she won't give it to us.
Yeah, that. Yeah.
So,
Fair enough. I'm sure it will be very effective in her use. I'm very glad that you guys were able to acquire it so quickly. That is one of the ones that I think could be a very important key to all of this here in the future. So, and she seems a very, very capable member of your party. I am very glad that it is now with her instead of with Adria.
yeah, she's good at stabbing stuff.
Seems so. She might be even a little bit better now.
Alright.
Uh,
Is there anything else I can help you gentlemen with? Would you like to have a drink with me and join in some of the revelry here at the Broken Cup, or must you be on your way so quickly?
No. Time
I
I
to
don't
realize that
know.
how I phrased that, I don't know if the no means no, you won't join me, or no, you don't have anywhere else to be, so you will join me.
You gonna pass up free alcohol?
Nope. Yep.
So
What?
Still confused.
Wait.
we are leaving.
Yep.
We are staying.
No.
Where are we going?
You hear like one of the bards, like in the corner. Where did you go? Where did you come from, Cotton Eye Joe?
Now we're leaving more quickly.
Exit stage left.
Oh,
Well, if we're
Lord.
leaving, can I guess you can do the library thing, but I would want to go and swing by Valoria's and
Oh
say
yeah, let's
hi.
pick up on her so I can apologize again for
Okay.
like getting her killed literally.
Alright, sounds good. We can do that. So you guys head on over to Meloria's. It's getting kind of late in the evening, but they're still open. It's probably around dusk now. Candles are lit inside. And the Meloria is not the person that comes and answers. It is a kind of elderly, kind of skinny for a dwarf and a little tall for a dwarf, but
So I have
no, taller than a halfling for sure. Like, like
tall skinny.
probably, yeah. It's a tall, skinny dwarf. Seems a little weird, but has a very long, almost like Gandalf-like beard. You know, very, very like if a dwarf was a wizard, like. This is a tall, gangly, nerdy dwarf. Is what I'm saying.
Damn, all these fucking nerds, man.
But he greets you very cordially and says, "Oh, welcome to Melorius. How can I help you all?"
Where's Meloria?
You're not Meloria.
Indeed, I am not Meloria. She's in the back. Is there anything that's the matter?
Can you go get her? We'd like to say hi.
Sure, I can do that. Give me one moment. And he kind of like messages at someone at the front desk to kind of like mind the front, and you see him go back to where his workshop area is. And you see Meloria does come out. She seems, more composed than she has in days past, but still definitely on the tired side. Still seems to be recovering a little bit, but she sees you and kind of smiles brightly, and she says, "Ah, you all, give me just 1 second. I will be right back." And you see her kind of walk back into her shop, and it's like another 5 or 10 minutes.
1 second.
But she comes back out, and she seems to be holding a long mahogany box. And she says, I was literally just now putting the finishing touches on that Wand of Disguise Self that you have been wanting.
Ooh! Toys!
I had decided to try and put it at the top of my list and get it done and out of the way. And she kind of hands it over to you. Hopefully it is to your satisfaction.
Yeah, it's gonna be real fun. I'm not using this for evil or bad.
Precisely what someone who has recently been to the Nine Hells, who has no intention of doing any evil, would say.
Exactly, I don't want to go back there, so, I actually don't know what happens when you die. Is that where you go when you die?
Not as far as I'm aware, it depends on the circumstances.
Oh. Huh. Anyway.
Anywho, is there anything else that I can help you all with?
Sorry you died.
Oh God.
You kind of like make an insight check.
Fuck.
I was waiting for one to speak and knew that was coming. You did.
Well delivered.
So yeah, Frode, you can tell that like her, like there's definitely a facade of her trying to be very nice and to get you all out the door as fast as possible.
Oh God.
and that facade is like kind of breaking, and she's a little irritated. And she's like, "Yes, I still appreciate you bringing me back. The circumstances are certainly interesting, and not a tale I will soon forget. And that is one of the reasons why I put this at the top of my list, so that the last of my ledger with you all could be cleared and
Get
you
you
gone."
the fuck out of my sight.
I'll try not to let it happen again.
Oh God.
Jack? Well, if you need anything ever, well, don't just send me a message and be by. And we're pretty helpful.
Yeah,
If
as long as we're not getting you killed.
if I come across a situation where I think that your skills would be of a great asset to me, I will certainly take you up on the offer. Thank you.
Bye now.
Next one will be free of charge because he died.
Oh God.
I appreciate it.
So.
Like,
Oh, no.
like smile through clenched jaw.
Okay, bye.
Jesus.
Okay, bye.
I'm kind of imagining this as like in A Christmas Story when Ralphie like gives her like the huge fruit basket, and she's like, "Merry Christmas." It's like, "Merry Christmas," and he just like stays there, and she's like, "Happy New Year." Uh-huh. You can sit down now.
God.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Cool
so
toys.
you guys turn around and leave, and you now have a wand of disguise self. It has 3 charges. Roll 1d6 and get half rounded up those charges per day, or a 1d3 if you want to roll it on roll 20. So yeah, it recharges 1d3 at dawn every day. And what else?
Is that the one where if he uses all 3 of it, it won't recharge again?
Oh yeah, that was the thing. If you use all 3 charges, you have to roll a d20. On 1, the wand stops recharging.
Okay. So that'll never happen, right? So we just keep using it all the time.
Sure.
I guess. I thought. What do you use? it
5%
for?
chance.
That never happens. It'll be fine.
First time he
Apparently
has to do it now.
Apparently he's good at rolling 5% chances because he messaged a fucking
True.
random orc, dude.
Alrighty. So to the library. I guess if that's the rest, nothing else for Froden or Painting Town.
I don't have anything else.
Good.
Library folk.
Schmigga, you back?
What?
Schmiga.
Oh,
Gigger.
EJ Giger bit. I didn't know she left.
She BRB'd like 30 minutes ago.
You mean
It was like 8 minutes ago.
It felt like 30 minutes ago.
it's 1d3 on long rest, right?
At dawn.
Oh, okay.
Martin, do you remember her name? I'm trying to recall her name. I think I wrote it down too. Now that I think about it.
I couldn't find it in D&D Beyond. That seems reasonable, right?
Yeah, it's technically a custom item.
Okay, I'm just gonna make it then. Okay.
Thinking where I would have wrote it down. found it. I know her name.
Oh. I was gonna say if Gay is not back yet, we could do like the Krug looking for stuff
Okay,
first.
we can do that.
My camera sometimes just randomly go out of focus. It's so annoying.
Hmm.
We can do that first.
Better. Okay, yeah, Corey, what are you looking for?
Krug just wants any information they might have on Yulzer or the Feather Kingdom. I mean, like he's going for like trying to figure out what's happening over there, right? But he's also dumb, so doesn't really.
Scarlet is helping him.
Yeah.
So the person who seems to be kind of like the second shift librarian that Kua had befriended, if I'm recalling that correctly. I should really make more notes.
Yes.
Um,
Second shift one, because the nighttime one was not the same. Because it was.
Why make notes when I can just ask you all or the lore master?
True.
So the like I said, IRL Tyler is tired also.
Oh yeah.
But she is there and says she can help, and she says, "Oh, Feather Kingdom, interesting. If you are looking for current events, I don't know that we have anything, but we do have a general, kind of world geography section that has the map of Yulzir."
Sindra.
Yes. Yes, that is her
I
name.
found it.
Five.
Sorry.
It's good.
Yeah.
I scrolled up. I scrolled up at my notes. I was like, "There it is." It's like all the way at the top because.
I had to go way back through my notes, but I found it. Sorry. Continue. Sorry.
It's all good. So yeah, she kind of points you over to like the general geography section, and there is a book on Yulzir. It seems informative, and is kind of like a history of seems to be a history of the land. She does kind of mention like this particular author has been known to embellish, so maybe take events he lists in here with a grain of salt, but the general gist is still correct as far as we're aware from our accountings. But this is kind of more of a history geography layout. There's no real I don't have any current events or any news from there recently. I could not tell you. We don't really keep tabs on that kind of thing.
Krug asks if there's when she talks about like when she mentions like events, he asks if it lists any dragon attacks.
She says, I don't know offhand. I think you'd probably have to read the book. I haven't read this particular one yet. But let me know if the book does have anything on it. I'm not personally an expert in Yulzir at all.
Krug picks up the book and immediately turns to Scarlet.
Okay, buddy. Let's take a look here. I'm supposed to be good at this.
Investigation check.
Okay. Oh God. What dice to roll? They're all betraying me.
Dice jail, the lot of you.
Okay. Ooh, that was a nat 18. So
Ooh.
27.
Ooh.
Just a second, I'm going through our notes. I should have, it's in our chat log, But like I should have like copied it into other notes at some point. There we
Oh,
go.
yeah, no, that's what I have. I have, like, all my Krug notes up now.
So is Yulzer a place? Is that right?
Yeah, there is a
It's a
I will
content.
just go ahead and copy this image into the chat. The book does have roughly this map,
Ooh.
and there is a kind of larger world map. The whole continent itself is, almost as big as the Noble Realms itself. Like everything you see on, this current map, basically this area is roughly the same size. Like it's a very large area, and it appears to be its own continent. It's basically kind of like, for this whole planet, like this continent is basically like the other side of the world. This is the Asia
Hyrule.
to our America kind of thing.
The counterweight continent?
Sure, yeah, that's how the planet keeps spinning correctly.
Mm-hmm.
That's how math works.
Mm-hmm.
Golda. I like it.
Hang on, just copying that. I gotta go back to the math. So there is a story of a, that's the author mentions as kind of like almost a lyric or passed down tale, that is like an orcish folklore song that talks about, a black dragon, uh, named, Pard Parduin. Is that how you pronounce it?
Yeah, Parduin.
Um, and the translation literally means unknown. And it used to, you know, attack and, uh, various other ways manipulate the orc tribes on the continent, and then mysteriously kinda stopped for some reason. Like the lyrics and all the like notes in the columns around the side are kind of like the tales of the dragon just kind of stopped. There's no like legend of someone like slaying the dragon. There's no anything where it's went. I have heard through the lands random rumors about people seeing a black dragon in the sky sometimes, but that's about it. Um, Otherwise, there's no. That's kind of the overall lore of a black dragon in the air. So there, it does appear at one point there was probably a black dragon in the area, but it's all, kind of shrouded in mystery. The oakish folklore, seems kind of scattered about it, and there's just this like random smattering of like other notes and rumors, and he's even mentioning that none of this is substantiated, and there hasn't been a like actual dragon attack in the land in centuries, as far as he is aware, and that you can find in your readings of the book at this time.
I tell Krug all that.
I think when you mention how there hasn't been a dragon attack in centuries, he kind of huffs and says, "Stupid book," and then walks away.
Kanaga's like, wait. Okay, Craig.
How old is the book? What's the date on it?
Fuck, I don't know what today's date is.
Mood.
The book is probably, the book itself looks like it was probably published a decade or two ago.
Okay.
But like the author itself is an elven author, and like had spent time over there a lot, probably like, in the decades prior to writing it. So like the information could be as much as like 70 years out of date.
Okay.
It's kind of unclear though.
Wait, stupid book. Have dragon attacks been happening there, Craig?
Walked away.
I
Well, how
think
far could he go?
Carl's jogging behind him.
Yeah. Yeah, Carl asks us as they're like running after Craig.
Krug just kind of like snorts and keeps walking.
So we'll talk about it later then, Craigie.
Mm.
All right. Carl, tell the librarian what you're looking for.
I was just gonna look up Krug stuff because before, um, because the last time we were here, I couldn't find anything. But I'll give it
What
another
did you
try.
roll on your check?
Back then,
Yeah.
I think I rolled high. I don't remember. I can do another one. I can screw it, just for a shot in the dark.
What
I'm not-
section were you in again?
I
I thought you guys were in the
think I
both.
went to gods and yeah.
I thought you guys were in the same section.
No, Carl went to a different section.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah. I think Carl went to like the mythology and religion section to look it up.
Sounds right.
Oh.
And yeah, you didn't find much there. I don't know how much you heard of this, but you're currently in like a world geography section, and this is like a book of history on Yulzir, which is like the land that Krug is from, and the map I posted in chat is a rough drawing that is found in the book.
Okay. Cool.
And it's basically kind of like the other side of this planet is largely this continent. It's a very big land, roughly the size of the Noble Realms itself. But yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I'd be willing, but I don't think there's going to be a lot of point in us trying to find anything about Lyra.
Oh, okay. Before we leave this section, I asked her, does this library contain known locations of sea elf villages near the coast of Brighthaven and the surrounding areas?
Yes, we do have some geographies of some locations. They are essentially we do have some people who run trade routes who often mark roughly where these are. However, not many of them are trained cartographers, and some of it is more hearsay, and sea elf villages are kind of innately hard to find, but that's partially intentional by them. A lot of times they have various enchantments or wardings that prevent ships from getting near their villages, but we have a list of some suspected sites if you would like to look at those.
Yes, I just need a little memory jog since I'm trying to find my way back home.
So I'm going to draw on the map. What color? I'll make it green. Sea elves are green, right?
Checks out.
When they're sick, I guess.
So there's like 3 that are kind of like along the southwest coast. They're kind of like marked as potential places. There's another that kind of seems like in between this island up here and the Dreadfire Archipelago. There's another at kind of this outlet of this channel that's up near Wintersong, and then there's another north right here. Make an intelligence check.
Crap.
You can add your proficiency bonus to it.
Oh, that's good. So
Oh, nice.
21 if you add proficiency.
Yeah, you get the feeling that it is probably one of the three, like your hometown is probably one of the three that's southwest or kind of west of Brighthaven. Um, Based on your memory, like you're not sure that those exact locations are correct, and you think that like two of them might be duplicates. It's actually the same place, and it's kind of in the middle of where it's marked on the map, and there's actually only two towns there. For some reason, you kind of get that inkling. Um, but that's what your kind of a strong inclination is of where best to look.
All right. And then, um, tell her thank you and ask her. Last time I was here, I talked to the nighttime librarian. And he helped me out with a couple of beings I ran into. I just wanted to talk to you from your experience in the Feywilds and what things you've heard there. Um, do you know any other information besides the books that here talk about them, about the sea hags, the three sisters?
Um, I mean, I know of sea hags in general. I
Oh, to
have
be
no personal experience with any sea hags, very intentionally.
to be more specific, the DC hags were, or they called themselves. I think I scrolled past their name. Uh, Galadriel, Matilda, and Lorraine.
Mm, not to my knowledge. I don't know any. I don't know anything about any specific covens of sea hags. I just know about kind of sea hags in general.
Uh,
They do always come in threes, though.
Always. And then Kanaka, I guess, describe.
Always three there are. No more, no less.
And Kanaka just because the other guy didn't know, he describes the eye amulet and asked her if she knew anything about that.
Um, she. Oh, excuse me. Um, there's nothing specific about um the eye amulet that you know. She does seem a little disturbed by it, like just by the description of there being like an eyeball in the middle of an amulet. That seems weird. And then she kind of like looks at your face and she's like, "Why do you ask?" Like
No.
looks you right in the missing eye.
No particular reason, just more information of things I guess started to remember.
Fair enough. Very well.
Uh,
Yeah, magical items like that I uh, am not as familiar with. Not my specific area of expertise.
so anybody else need anything before we dip? He looks around.
I'll ask if she's heard of any like cults of chaos or like gods of chaos besides like, Tiamat, the obvious one.
Yes, Tiamat would be the obvious one. Hang on just a second. There are various few other gods that embellish a lot in chaos. There is one named Sirik, who is the god of lies. There is another god named Bishaba, who is often referred to as the goddess of misfortune. There is there's another one who's kind of almost an opposite of which one was that? Almost the opposite of Bathsheba is Saloon, who is the goddess of the moon. She's very chaotic, but where Bathsheba revels in misfortune, Saloon a lot of the times revels in good fortune and knowledge and life. But in still a very playful and wild way. There are a few druids that worship Saloon.
What was it? Moon, good fortune. What else was it?
I mean, she's specifically goddess of the moon is her official
Yeah.
title. But you know, things like knowledge and good fortune are things that Saloon
Okay.
revels in.
What are her followers called?
I don't know if they have a specific name. I know there is a circle of druids that refers to themselves as the Circle of the Moon.
Okay.
I don't know if they specifically call themselves anything.
Not Mistwalkers or
Nope.
Moonwalkers or anything like that.
And then there is
People
one
can't
other
walk
god.
on the moon, Morningstar. Come on.
God.
Mm.
There is another god that is his mythology is very mysterious and not much is known about him. But he is referred to as Tharizdun the Chained Oblivion. He is often referred to as the god of eternal darkness, and it is rumored if he were to become unchanged, he would ruin all of creation. Not just the material plane, but the inner planes, the outer planes, and would turn everything into a void of nothingness. I don't know if that qualifies, but it's certainly a scary thing. I personally hope that Tharizdun doesn't even exist, but that's possibly me just being optimistic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
New Nightmare is great. Okay.
Thank you.
Well, I'll look at Carl and ask with my eyes, like, is it okay if I say the name?
Carl shrugs. Like, it's not gonna summon her, I think. I don't know.
Okay, so we'll see.
Oh my god, names have power too.
I'll ask if so. It's nothing of like a goddess named Lyra.
Nope, I've never heard of a goddess named Lyra.
Okay. I'm gonna insight check. I think she's telling the truth, but I'm gonna insight check anyway.
Alright, make an insight check.
And I'm probably gonna roll like below a 10. I rolled an 11, so I think
Hey!
that's a 15.
Mhm.
I think I have +4.
Seems to be honest and straightforward as far as you can tell.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah, 15.
Oh.
Okay.
Kanaka whispers to Carl, does she go by any other titles that you know of?
Not that I know of.
Well, I think that's it, right, guys?
I think, yeah.
Kanaka bows and tells her thank
I'll
you.
ask her if she knows anybody who knows anything about like the fire elemental plane, like in the city or whatever, like anybody who's been there or.
Ah, the City of Brass. We actually do have a fairly comprehensive book on things we know of the City of Brass. The fire elemental plane itself we have some more general information on as far as we know, but especially if you're outside of the city of Brass, it is very, very dangerous, and you kind of have to be invited in order to not be hassled, shall we say, in the city of Brass. It's not exactly an inviting place, but if you have cause to be there, it's, you know, as normal as any city that's basically on fire could be.
Can I take a look see at that book real quick? Sorry guys. Can I take a peek real quick?
Sure. She leads you over to the kind of planar section of the library and shows you the book. And there are interesting pictures in the book, like the artist appears to, or the author appears to have also been an artist, and there's drawings of kind of giant fire giant golems similar to the ones that you saw guarding the gates in Avernus, that are kind of depicted around the city. There are these huge, like all the buildings has this brass architecture that, like real life is kind of Taj Mahal-esque shaped, kind of that, inverted heart shape. I don't know what exactly that shape is referred to as or called, but most of the buildings have that kind of vibe and feel to them as far as their architecture is. It's like Taj Mahal era Indian architecture, writ large, scaled up, but all made out of brass.
Ow. Okay.
Purdy.
I'm gonna look for anything about brass jewelry and what that signifies. Anything about, how do you say it? The genie, whatever, like genies, fire
Yep.
genies.
Yeah, gins.
And
The D is silent.
particularly if there's any mention of one named IFSC at all, is what I'm looking for.
Alright. Make an investigation check.
Oh, that's good. 25.
So the brass, you find out fairly easily that a brass ring signifies a citizen of the city of Brass. It gives you a
Okay.
pass into the city. If it is recognized to be, of the proper force, you can't just like make a regular brass ring and be like, "See, I'm a citizen now." Like, there is, while the rings themselves are not innately magical, when they're in the city of Brass, they have a special glow to them, and the fire golems seem to be able to tell which ones are actually made of brass that originated in the city. Like all of the rings of citizenship are forged in the city and then are given to citizens. They can be transferred. They can sometimes be found. So if someone were to manage to kill or steal a ring from someone, it may grant them access, as long as there's not like a specific wanted poster for, hey, this specific person, and they try to walk right into the city. It's not a it's basically a passport, right? Like, you could probably try to fake one, various ways of being successful, not likely, but in the realm of possibility, maybe. And just because you are a citizen doesn't mean you can't get in trouble. um, there is information on genies themselves, on jinns. Fire jinns in particular tend to be kind of, they're chaotic-ish. Not like Tiamat or Thera's Dune level chaotic, more of a kind of like a satyr, like trickery, chaos element a little bit to it. A lot of times, the it is, and in fact, with the 25, you would note that the original magic that was devised to be able to cast the spell Wish um, comes from Jinns originally. Like their innate magic is the same like forces and arcanic elements that allow that to be happen. It's so a Jinn's ability to grant a wish is kind of the proto and root of where like a normal arcana wish spell comes from. Um, but that a lot of times uh, those wishes um, sometimes have a monkey paw effect where you have to be very specific and literal because the wish will take on almost its own life or essence. Like the effects of the wish um, can be way beyond what the wisher intended, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, very very monkey paw esque. Um,
Okay.
kind of the graded thing is like, uh, you know, I wish my wife were still alive, and then she's like alive but a zombie, like
Right. Yeah.
that kind of thing. um, and yeah, there is no specific reference to that specific genie though, but to be fair, there are also no specific references to any specific genie in the book. It's more genies in general, and it does focus on fire genies, but there are throughout the plane of elements. There's also the plane of water, plane of air. They all have their own flavors of gens, and that's kind of referenced in the footnotes, but there's not much on them.
Nothing about like their specific social standing in the city of fire, the city of brass, or
From a social setting standpoint, they are usually very upper crust of um, the city. Many people who run the city are gens. Um, it is very rare for someone to be of a lower echelon than kind of like upper. If you're only upper middle class as a gen, you're kind of barely skating by. Like, what are you even doing, man? Like, they're most of the ruling class is made up of gens.
okay.
All the most wealthiest merchants and all that stuff are all gens. Well, not all gens, but very a large.
Most gins make are one of those things.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Okay. I think that was all Scarlet wanted to know.
Cool.
Okie dokie.
Nothing else about ways to get there besides like a plain shift spell.
With the 25, it does mention that there are other known entrances to, like, plane shift is the easiest way, or maybe not even easiest, but more straightforward. It does kind of note that, like, you need a tuning fork made of a substance that came from the fire elemental plane, so it can be difficult to, like, just learn the spell and transport there. But it does kind of also reference Sigil, the City of Doors, that has various ways to get to the different elemental planes and the City of Brass specifically. There are also portals throughout various cities in the Astral Sea that can get to the fire plane, and the planes and how they the elemental planes sit. I'm trying to figure out how to describe this. They are to the Astral Sea what the Feywild and the Shadowfell are to the material plane. They are kind of the glue that when you phase to those specific planes, you might be in a similar spot, but that spot looks different in that plane, and it's kind of this like, it's almost like layers on a drawing kind of thing. You can
Or
like
the
turn on and off.
reflection.
Yeah.
Okay.
So They're from a like constructing a portal or finding a tear easy enough to traverse through. The astral sea is the easiest from a power level way to get to the fire plane, but the astral sea is this whole other, you know, mess of shenanigans to begin with.
Okay. Good to know. That's it.
Okie doke. Anything else from anyone?
Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
Now that we're done, where did Krug run off to?
I think I'm gonna go to bed.
All right.
Alright.
You guys
Thanks
keep
for-
going. Y'all have fun. Bye.
Good
Good
night.
night.
Bye.
Yeah. What would you all like to know?
What?
What would you all like to do now?
Are we heading back now, guys?
Go find Krug.
Probably.
We're
Krug.
reconvening, I guess.
Krug, where are you at?
Krug is. Can I have people roll investigation to see if they can find him? Cause he gone.
and seek.
If
He-
you want us to, we'll roll it for you.
Can I
Fucking
track Krug?
gone.
I'm a ranger. Can I track him?
Make a survival check.
Ooh,
no.
my first survival check as a ranger subclass. Let's see.
Roll bad. So I can't find Krug.
That was so bad.
Was it worse than an 8?
Yes.
Oh no.
Well, let me add my modifier brings it up to a 7.
Krug, are you specifically trying to hide?
No. Krug's just like really far away and moping.
But still in the library? Or
No,
like,
he's
did
he left. He's like gone. He's like
Wait, but I'm in my favorite terrain,
somewhere in the
so I
city.
double my proficiency.
Oh gosh.
Only against your favorite enemies, I think?
But I'm in my favorite terrain. I think it's just wait. Let me read. Hold on.
Ranger shit.
Yeah.
Ranger shit.
How do we lose a 7-foot tall
Nope, my
orc?
proficiency bonus is doubled for proficient skills when making an intelligence or wisdom check related to it.
Oh, fair enough. So
So
yeah.
that's above an 8.
So
Yeah, you when you leave the library, like, it's an orc that peed in the city council, not trying to hide. Like, you're good enough in this area that you're able to track Krug down. Krug is kind of like wandered off to like a nearby food cart and is like trying to buy some more fried scorpions or something.
Oh no, he's like sitting at the docks and moping.
Okay, the docks would be pretty far away from where you guys are right now, though.
Yeah. Oh, would he not make it?
It's like a
Unless you just,
3-hour
like-
walk.
Oh,
from where you are right
never
now.
mind. Then Krug is
What's the
mopily buying
flavor?
food.
The
then.
flavor of moping at the docks. Gosh darn.
Sag?
I mean, if you want to, you can. But they would probably catch up with you before you got to the docks.
Okay. Yeah, then. Krug moping at a food cart.
There
He's just,
you
like,
are,
sitting on a stoop.
Craigie.
Yeah.
So why did you go so far?
Krug just like looks up sadly and takes a bite out of the scorpion.
Aww. As he's like got this a chunk of it hanging out of his mouth, looking
Yeah.
pitiful. Oh,
It's okay, buddy. Let's go ask Talon what he found out from his mommy.
Okay. He stands up.
And Talon, what are you doing?
After Malori's, I think we would just go back to the Emerald Shield. I don't think we have anything else.
Okay.
Well, I mean, it's not. It's late, but it's not like late. I don't know. Yeah, we'd probably just go back.
Yeah, probably by the time they're done, it's probably like 8 p.m.
Yeah, I don't think
but-
our grocery list was that long, so like.
You probably get back to the Emerald Shield around 8 p.m. and they're probably done at the library by about 8 p.m.
Yeah.
So it probably
Yeah, we
takes
just.
another 2 hours to get down there. So it's probably late by the time they get back to the Emerald Shield.
Yeah.
Is that where you guys head afterwards then?
I think
Yeah.
I would like when I hear them sort of opening the door, I would cast Disguise Self on myself and
My God.
I'd look like General Kark, yeah.
Oh God.
You guys walk into the Emerald Shield and General Clark is sitting at the bar
Next to Fate, but you know.
next to Faint, who seems to be kind of like already a few drinks in.
Scarlet's startled for a second, but then it is like, oh my god, it's time to start bullshitting, but then sees Faint and is like, oh, okay. Hey, Talon.
Hello. I see.
Carl gets like a pebble and just wings it at him just to be like, dingus.
Ow!
What'd
What did you
find out
guys
from
do
your
to
mom?
Krug? See, Krug, this is why you don't go to the book place. It just makes you sad, apparently.
That's not
Reading
what
is bad
happened.
for you.
That's not what
I-
happened.
Hoped you learned this.
That's not what happened.
Krug just like snorts and mopes.
What did your mom have to say, bro?
We're supposed to show them proof that the lady, got killed, died, lady thing, died, and I think you're supposed to show them the, dagger thing.
I
think
I
that
can
was
do
the-
that.
I think that was the
That's
gist.
all.
I think so. Everything else, they used big words, and so I sort of, you know, didn't really care.
Were any of the big words important, Faint?
Yeah, Fate.
Not really.
Sounds about right.
Yeah, just she wants to see proof. She was kind of surprised we did it so quickly.
Alright.
It was just a good day. You feel me?
Yeah.
And she'll be our intermediary for us getting paid once we show proof.
So what did you guys learn? Not that I don't really care that much. But what did you guys learn?
I learned that me losing my eye was very necessary. That's what I learned.
Oh yeah, so you can stick something in it?
No.
Oh. So that you can just not have an eye?
Kind of.
Hmm.
Not really.
I bet it helps you see.
In some ways, yes, it does.
Anyone else? You learned
Also-
that
also-
eyes are bad for you
also-
apparently.
Also, she looked up her magic daddy.
Oh yeah? Oh yeah?
Oh God.
yeah.
You just know I looked at the fire elemental plane stuff.
Well, Kanaka can infer you're looking for your magic daddy. Why else would you look that stuff?
Dance magic.
Maybe she's really interested in how. Yeah, what the fuck did you? Why?
I mean, I found some info about what kind of creature this guy I talked to is, but and info about how to get there, but that's stuff for the future.
But the future is
Also,
now.
Also, I think I might need to find someone to help you guys breathe underwater.
To what?
So what now? I'm sorry.
Breathe underwater.
Why would we want to do that? That sounds painful. That sounds like drowning. I'm pretty sure that's the definition of drowning.
That's-
Oh God.
well, you would drown if I can't find someone to teach me a spell or cast an object with that spell to make you guys breathe underwater for X
There are
amount.
potions.
I mean, I could just be a dolphin.
You want us to help you with stuff?
I know, right? Wait, whoa. What did you do with the real Kanaka? And where did you put him?
It's not help with stuff, more like I'm gonna take you guys back to where I used to live.
I feel like that sounds like kidnapping with some extra steps.
Ah,
No. I mean, if we go willingly, it's not kidnapping.
Fair enough.
And we're not kids, because apparently you're an adult sometimes.
Hey,
Hey.
I'm an adult all of the time.
Well, by universal law, you are an adult, but
Exactly.
it doesn't mean you act like an adult. They're two different things.
Well, we could probably hit up Meloria tomorrow. Oh, wait. Did you ever get your stuff from Meloria, Talon?
No, I just know how to do disguise self now. It's cool.
Okay.
Oh, I
why
thought you learned.
You already did know how to do that.
Yeah.
No.
I'm good. I got my stuff. We're all good. She doesn't hate us or anything. It's fine.
That sounds suspicious.
Well, it makes
You know,
sense.
I
makes
think
sense.
it really harkened back to when I think she might have had like even when she was dead, right? I bet she had a recording device in there and she heard us all just like being like, "Oh, let's steal her shit." No, we shouldn't steal her shit. Oh, let's just do it anyway. Yeah, I think she heard that conversation. You know,
I
I
don't
think
think
this is
that's-
Kanaka's fault.
I don't think that's what it is. I think
Christ.
I think the problem is she died. I think that's the big problem. She died.
Carl's just rolling on the floor, just like.
I think she died. That's because
Might want to find a different magic shop in town. You know,
What did you do today?
nothing I did.
well, it makes sense.
What did Faint do today?
I said I hope you
didn't.
didn't die, or did die. I don't know.
Oh,
I didn't say that.
good.
It would make sense. We
I said I hope she doesn't die.
Faint opened a box that sent us to a place we weren't supposed to go to,
I
and
should
then
just
she
do it again.
died, and then we brought her back to life. So it kind of makes sense.
Yeah, I don't blame her for never wanting to see our faces again.
Yeah, so we should get back tomorrow. Anyway,
Maybe we can just hire someone to go for us. I don't want to visit her if she's gonna be really mad.
I mean, I can just go back tomorrow.
I mean, no. Probably a terrible idea.
You can just find some alchemist to get potions, but what's going on with you, Kanaka?
Yeah, why do you want us to know stuff about you?
Carl slaps Talon in the back.
Hey! Oh.
Know stuff about Meotis?
Those were not words.
I thought it would be nice to stop by my village, since I remember where it kind of is now, ish.
And
How far is it?
say hi to mom and dad and just then turn around and leave?
It's kind of late for that kind of conversation.
It's 10 p.m. People can stay up longer than 10.
Whoa. Craigie's not feeling the best right now.
What did you guys do to him?
Well, we looked up stuff about Yolzir, and Carl points at Krug's awesome art, and I don't think he agreed with a kind of older book. I think maybe it had outdated information.
Krug, like, opens his mouth to try to speak, and he's, like, makes a face, and it's like, he's like, it's an unfamiliar face to you guys because it looks like he's thinking. And it looks like he's trying to say something. And then he just gets frustrated, he grunts, and he slams his fist on the table.
Don't think too hard there, buddy.
And
Not worth-
Krug's
not
just
worth the
like,
effort.
Krug, no, in Orcish, not in common. How say?
We'll just say
Wait,
in Orcish
wait,
then.
buddy, wait. Okay, I got it. Okay, so how about we sleep on this, and by tomorrow, I can understand you.
Ah!
Oh, that's right.
How does that sound?
Krug just like takes a deep breath and he's like, okay.
Because then tomorrow, I can share my story after you share your story.
Are you doing
Story
all this
time.
story sharing in Orcish?
Both of them in Orcish.
Both of them.
Obviously, I'm gonna translate.
Are you sure you're not gonna like? Are you sure you can actually translate? Because I mean, I know you don't have that great of a memory, but you do have to like remember a sentence and then say it back,
Okay,
right?
okay. There's a difference
I'm
between.
surprised you know what translating means.
There's a difference between
Shit.
Let me make my joke.
There's a difference between amnesia and then remembering what someone said. Okay, Mister, not allowed to use a knife.
I don't know what my memory says. What?
I don't know that my mom came back. I was banned for 2 seconds and came back and said, "Hi, mom."
Yeah, I
Says
mean,
what?
you know.
Oh god.
Carl's like, man, I remember these arguments.
What arguments?
Like sibling arguments.
You think I'm related to that thing?
Jesus!
I mean,
It's like weird.
the mistress is your
Racist.
mom, so
No
She's
wonder.
human too.
No wonder your sister doesn't let you stay at her house, bro. Why?
Yeah, I mean, I like staying up late. She doesn't like me playing my instruments all the time, so. I think that's
I mean,
reasonable.
she is a kid.
Yeah, it doesn't vibe well. 'cause
Blank
they're
says
just
you
like,
need to
"Keep
calm
it
down, Dolphin.
You need to calm down. You're being too loud.
Pretty reasonable.
Oh, jeez. So you've almost. So you think you've kind of nailed down where your home is? That's cool.
Yeah, that's. Well, I've been trying to figure out the times I went underwater to meditate for a couple of days at a time.
Is that why you're saying losing your eyeball in a weird flash of light was important, necessary?
It had its benefits.
Like not having depth perception.
God.
I still have depth perception. It's just one eye. It's not a big deal.
I'm surprised he knows what that is. I think he just heard us say it before.
You're probably right.
Talon's stupid.
And just to let you know,
God.
just to let you know, depth perception doesn't mean looking into the depths. Just making sure you know that one.
What? You sure it doesn't mean perceiving depths? Like if you jump off a cliff and you don't know how high it is, you might want to depth percept. Perceive the depth first.
Okay, wrong depth. You don't understand the joke. It's okay.
Well, it sounds like a productive day. I feel better about things.
Well, I'm gonna go show the mistress our proof. If I don't know who wants to go with me, but
Yeah, I'll go. It's a nice crisp evening. Why not?
Nice Chris.
okie dokie.
Artichokey.
So where are you going? Sorry.
Broken cup, I guess, to see the mistress.
Okie dokie. And you're going now?
Yeah.
Okay. It is getting, on pretty late at this point. But the Broken Cup seems to be, as lively as ever, even though it's about probably midnight when you get there. It's just this cacophony of music. There's people jumping on tables. There's very vibrant candlelight through the entire place that lights the place up like it's daylight. And it's very, very, very jovial atmosphere. Even the mistress, she looks like she's had a couple and she's kind of like dancing on a table, kind of doing this almost Irish jig thing, and she sees you all walk in and she like stops and jumps down and she's like, Scarlet, welcome to the Broken Cup. Welcome, how can I help you? And who all is with you, by the way, again?
It's me and Carl. I don't know if anybody else came.
I would have come.
Everybody comes.
I guess everyone comes, yeah.
All right.
Where it goes.
Okay, well then she sees everyone, and especially sees Talon, and runs over and gives him a hug, and she's like, Talon, welcome back. It's so good to see you all. Please, how can I help you? We are making ourselves merry tonight. Would you like a drink?
What's the celebration?
Yeah.
It's a day that ends in Y.
Also, it's
In wine or why?
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 What?
Why not?
How does that day end in why?
It's spelling.
Every day ends in Y. You don't need a reason to have a
really?
good party as long as you're having a good time.
Oh, I thought.
Oh, I thought you meant like Y as in WHY, not like as in the
No.
letter Y.
Oh, I thought you meant like.
Oh,
I
Carl's a
thought you
space
meant like
tunnel.
Friday and how that ends in day. Ah.
She walks over to the bar, like, puts up her finger for another shot, and towns it real quick.
Oh god.
Talon, your mommy's drunk.
She's like,
Yeah, and you can't
So-
spell.
Says the
How-
person doesn't even know what that
That
word
was out of
means.
character.
so have you, any particular reason for this visit? Have you come to show me the proof? She says in, like, kind of a quieter voice.
She brought the stabby thing.
Is
She like, kind of, like, quiets you, like, gosh, not so loud. No need to, like, make people nervous.
is there like a more quiet place, not so many eyes we can go to?
Sure, absolutely. And she takes you over to this kind of side booth area that has this curtain over it, and she kind of like waves you all in. You all climb into this booth. She shuts the curtain, and when the curtain shuts, like everything is quiet. The cacophony from outside can no longer be heard for some reason, and those of you with our magical abilities can kind of feel that like magic is there. Like you definitely feel there is a magical aura, and there's also some sort of magical suppression as well in here, to an extent. She says, "Yeah, no one can overhear us in here, or oversee us. So please, show me the proof. Did you get the vestige?"
First, I will take out the mini bag of holding, which, when I picked everything up, I scooped some of her ashes and put them in the bag. So I'm taking out a handful of ashes and, like, dropping them on the table. Then dropping the bag, and then taking out Whisper and, like, still holding it, but, like, showing it to her so she can see.
That would appear to be pretty conclusive. And she looks at the ashes and she's like, wait, so are those vampire ashes? How did you manage that?
We got a paladin.
Whoa. You hit her hard. Switch to
Ah,
Apparently,
Yes.
if you hit someone with a sword hard enough, they die.
it was a trident, but
well, and
With the
mentioned,
stabby thing.
you mentioned paladin. I'm guessing you have some divine powers that may have aided in this.
Yes.
Ah, yes. Radiant magic would probably do the trick. Well, thank you very much. I will be sure to convey the information with my seal of guarantee.
You have a seal?
Yes. He gets quite loud in the winters.
Cool.
Kanaga slaps his forehead.
But you know, the vampires like it. But yes, and come back tomorrow night, and I should be able to have your money for you. I will take care of it tomorrow.
Side note, did we ever figure out what was in the bag? Like, did we empty it out yet or not?
No, we haven't emptied it out yet.
Okay.
And she does kind of see the bag, and she's like, so what else is in there besides just some of her ashes?
We haven't checked yet.
Bless you.
Ah, well, let's check. And she like goes to reach for the bag. Do you guys stop her at all?
I mean, I don't know. I don't know what she had in there. Are we gonna get transported to hell again? I mean,
Oh, God.
I don't know.
As long
Well,
as you
just
don't
reach
turn
your
it
hand in.
inside out, we're fine.
Well,
Just
that's
reach
what
your hand in and be
that's what
like,
she's gonna
"Transport to
do.
hell."
That's what you do. I mean,
Just cut it
the
open.
mistress has a plane shift spell, so.
Wait. Don't you just open a bag and just tip it upside down instead of turning it inside out?
With a
No,
bag
just
of
cut it
holding,
open,
you
cut it open.
specifically turn it inside out. And if you don't stop her when she reaches for it, that's what she does. She kind of takes her hand out of the bottom, pushes it
Yep,
inside out, and
she's
all the
doing
stuff
it.
starts pouring out of the bag.
Can Carl ready a firebolt just in case?
There's just a
there-
whole ass dragon in there.
she had a dragon egg too.
Oh, God.
There is, yeah, nothing untoward like that happens. Give me just a second, because I'm actually going to roll up a table of what
Wait,
is in there.
What happened to the other dragon egg? I totally forgot.
I don't know, man. We got 2 dragon eggs. I don't freaking
There's,
know. what
they've
they're
been in
hatching.
the, like, our bag of holding.
We need to check on them.
I know. Wait.
Once we get back tonight, we gotta check on them.
In my head, I screamed, "My babies!" Oh,
We're
God.
gonna have.
Too focused on lore, completely forgot.
Oh no, the wontons.
Well, they're cooked now.
The wontons.
It was kind of late morning. That was.
No, that was
Sorry.
perfect morning. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Inside, there is some additional money.
Money, money, money.
Money.
Why are we? Oh, technically that's a song before it was on that show.
Oh yeah, I know. I had the same thought. I was like, oh ew.
There is 210 silver and 50 gold pieces in there. And
Boop, beep, beep, boop.
one of the more interesting things that falls out is a little sculpture. Appears to be like us prudes and not the Renaissance would probably call it somewhat erotic. But you know, it's like a very finely made like marble statue sculpture that you would guess is probably worth like 250 gold.
How big is it?
It's probably about 6 inches tall or so.
Oh, okay.
It's a dildo.
Well, I mean,
Tiny vases.
I mean, anything's a dildo if
Oh! I think we're back. We're back.
yeah. It's...
Sorry for the technical difficulties. My internet just died.
Oh shit. Anyways.
Yeah. And then the last item is a wand of some sort.
Ooh.
Ooh. Also a
and then-
dildo.
Jesus.
Guys,
God! Oh no!
guys.
Just grows some balls and then just expands, you know?
Oh jeez.
Gosh.
Whoa.
Also out of it, there are a couple of potions. There are 4 potions. They look roughly like potions of healing. You're not quite sure, which type without identifying them. And then there is also another kind of larger. It's kind of like an urn, but it's like cork stoppered. That appears to have just be full of dirt.
Hmm.
Oh, that was for her grave. Sucks to be her.
Sucks to suck.
So when
is
sorry,
this a magic broom?
when we gave Whisper to the mistress, did she do anything?
I didn't give it to her. I was just showing it to her.
Or
She seemed relatively impressed and happy that
maybe
you
she
all
didn't
had
cast
it.
like Identify or something, right?
I will say, Whisper does not look anything close to like a normal dagger. Like, it's a unique item.
Sure.
So she didn't feel the need to cast any spell. She just believed that you guys had it, especially in presenting the other stuff. So yeah, she never cast a spell or anything.
Kanako looks at the broom. Is this
I'm looking at the broom too.
a flying broom or a regular broom?
It
Can
looks like a
I-
regular broom.
Can I do detect magic just to check it out?
Sure. So as you cast detect magic, the potions all kind of radiate a little bit of magic. Transmutation and evocation, I guess, would technically be what magic emanates from a healing potion. Sure, we'll go with that. Then the wand definitely emanates magic as well. Seems to be largely. Hang on, just let me double check. Yes, conjuration magic for sure from the wand. The shield radiates abjuration magic, and the broom. Hang on just a second. The broom radiates transmutation magic.
Oh.
So, what are you picking up, Carl?
Well,
Oh wait, are you casting that as like a regular spell or as a ritual?
wait, there's a difference?
A ritual doesn't take a
Yes.
spell slot. It just takes you 10 minutes. Is it 10 minutes to do a ritual?
10 minutes plus the casting time. So for something that costs an action, yes, 10 minutes.
And
I'll
6
spend a spell slot.
Okay. In that case, I actually need you to make an Arcana check,
Okie dokie.
and I might need to do a little bit of Arcana.
Fuck.
Do it as a ritual!
As you reach out to try and cast the spell, and you reach into your normal like well of energy and power and knowledge that you would to cast the spell, nothing happens and the spell fizzles.
Oh sh.
So Carl's like, ugh, That felt gross. Give me a minute. And so Carl's gonna try again, but do it as a ritual.
Okay.
I forgot what I have to. I think that's
roll a d20 for me.
Shark bait. Whoa. Shark bait. Shark bait. Whoa.
Fuck.
Sorry, Giga. Feels bad.
So it is very difficult for you to cast the spell, but you like kind of fight through it. You draw on your experience and knowledge, and as you finish the spell, it does cast, and you briefly like pick up all those auras, and then suddenly you turn into a potted plant. Like you were just a plant sitting in the fucking bench. And then 6 seconds later, you're back to Carl.
Everyone else saw that, right?
Carl,
And
are you
you're
okay, Carl?
just kind of like, what the fuck happened?
Carl, are you okay? Carl?
Oh god.
Carl?
I need a beer.
Carl.
And like, the mistress seems to have like sobered up a bit, and she's like,
That happens on the daily. We're very used to what the fuck is happening, guys.
This is all the time. Normal for. No, what the fuck?
that's an interesting trick.
Carl.
Even
What?
Krug breaks his mope for like a second to be like, what the fuck?
Carl, you good there?
I don't know.
Can you do anything else
what
that
happened?
is magical?
What happened?
Yeah, I can do this. And Carl just reaches out and smacks Talon upside the head.
That was not magical. Again, why is everyone just good at hitting?
Looks pretty magical to me.
So,
The mistress definitely laughs at that.
so
Oh man, I was thinking. I wish I could find the gif of the Shia LaBeouf doing the magic. Because that's what Carl does after smacking Talon.
Come on, can you
I mean,
all
it could
cast
be this
light
one.
in my head?
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
did you
Yeah.
Oh god, this is how we burn down the city.
Come on, can you at least do something? And I'll just like take out a ball bearing and cast light on it. Be like, ooh, see, magic. Ooh.
Oh, that was in sync with the gift. That's. Ooh.
It was good. So
Oh fuck, that's bright.
Carl's-
Jesus.
Yeah, it is quite bright in here now.
Carl's like, so there was like magic and there, all of it. Ugh. Just as like the chilly willies, just at the feeling. Maybe coughs up a little dirt. I don't know.
So everything's magical. Interesting.
So
Carl's like, I'll be back, and does go and gets a ale and a shot, and we'll pay for them, and we'll drink them very quickly.
Fair enough. The mistress is kind of like, well, that was weird.
Anyway.
Anyways, this is all interesting stuff. You know, if you wanted, you know, these are yours now. Feel free to take them as extra spoils of what you have accomplished. I'm not going to hold them. None of these hold any importance to me, although I might take
Is
the
this
dirt if you don't mind.
Is this the flying broom?
I don't know.
Kanaka just picks up the shield and looks at.
I don't know about that. Maybe no touch for a bit. I don't know.
I'm just pointing at it.
Kanaka's holding the shield. He has his dimensions. Do you know what this is? Besides it being a shield.
Hang on just a second. I am checking her spell list. I don't think she does not have identify. Haven't given her equipment yet. But she does have that. And she kind of looks at you and she says, what kind of magic did you say it radiated?
Abjuration?
Transmutation was the broom.
Yeah, shield
Abjuration was the shield.
Yep, correct. She looks at it and she says, yeah, I, have someone I can go get to cast Identify it on if you want, but I'm pretty sure I've seen an item like this before. I think this is a broom of flying.
Oh.
We could finally keep up with Krug.
You mean Kanaka? Let's
What
be
are you
real.
talking- What are you? Okay, first of all, I'm not the person that
It
has.
was like 3 weeks ago, man.
Yeah. Technically, that was like 7 months ago in real time.
Yeah.
So, flying broom,
Yeah,
a
and
magic shield.
She's like, I'm not sure what kind of wand this is. It seems like a standard wand that probably someone imbued some sort of spell into, but I don't know what spell.
If it's disguised self, that would be really funny.
More tricks.
Oh
And
god.
she looks at the shield. She's like, I have no idea what she was doing with this, but this is a very nice, finely crafted shield. If I had to guess, it's probably, arcane masterwork. Basically using the local Brighthaven slang for a +1 shield.
Huh.
Hey, guys, look, I have a new shield now.
Nice.
Are you sure that that Carl doesn't need that shield? I feel like Carl could literally just hide behind the entire thing.
It's
I
not,
mean, that
not that big of a shield. It's not a tower shield.
I'm gonna
Do you
ask the
need
mistress
shield,
what she wants, what she's gonna do with the dirt.
You gonna make a potted plant?
Too
Um,
soon.
I
Come
am
on.
going.
fucking drown you in.
I'm going to give it back. Well, not give it back per se. Might be part of a, shall we say, contract addendum to some of the deals we have with the White Court in the area. I think they would be interested in having it back, and also serves as dual proof that you all did what you set out to say that you were going to do. So, being completely open and transparent with you all, my intent is to use it both as proof to make sure you all get paid, and as a little bit of leverage on my end as well.
From what I know of the undead vampy vamps, what does the dirt do, like, after a vampire is dead? It can't, like, bring them back, can it? What does it do?
Ooh, mix the ashes with the dirt, see what happens.
Oh, no.
Make either a history or arcana check.
Okay, hold up. Let me check my ranger stuff.
Imagine mixing the dirt and the ashes brings it back to life.
It's just like the body parts of whatever the ashes are.
Oh god, it's a hand!
I'm not
Oh,
proficient in
no.
either of those, so I don't get my favorite terrain.
Oh, because it is specifically about your favorite enemy, I'll give you proficiency on the roll.
Yeah. Okay.
Fuck yeah.
I have. It's an intelligence check to recall information, so I have advantage as well.
Oh, okay. Then
So I'll just take the advantage and not
yeah,
the okay.
just the advantage then. Yeah.
Okay. Um, 16.
16. It's hard to know once a vampire is dead what it would do. Like recalling back in any of your readings, there's really no mention of it. Like it only talks about like this is how they reconsecrate a new coffin to be their kind of like resting point where their soul gets bound to, so to continue their immortality. And it really only talks about using the dirt to like make another one, but it doesn't talk about what happens if they actually die. And from what you know of undead and like souls and stuff in general and like how things are bound, it's hard to tell what it would be useful for now. You get the sense that like you don't think like magic wise you have no idea what it would be useful for, but you get the feeling that it is still going to have at the very least sentimental value with the vampires, even if there's no pragmatic value, or depending on where it came from, maybe it can also be used, you know, if it's like a family grave or something and it comes from the same graveyard, maybe it can be used to rebind another vampire soul. Like the same dirt could be used, maybe, you're not sure.
Okay. I'm also gonna do insight check on the mistress.
Okay, make an insight check.
And
She's trustworthy.
probably will not roll high, and she probably has very high DC, so we will see. I rolled another 13, which will not be high enough plus my modifier. I believe that is a 17.
Hard to read, but as best you can tell, she's being straightforward. Seems to make sense, but
Yep.
But
I think we don't have great access. All of the magic people we have dealt with now hate us, or don't like us.
why would that be?
Bad coincidences.
I mean, you've met us.
I like
yeah.
you all just fine.
You know,
I might be a little
That's
bit biased,
nice.
though.
do you think you could go get the person who could figure out what this stuff does? Because I feel like I don't want to shoot the wand and be like, oh no, it's a big fireball, you know?
I mean, I would, but
Sure, I think someone might be around. You can do it too if you want. Or can you? She kind of like looks at you when you come back.
Not
like,
that smart.
glances to where the potted plant was.
Carl's like, no, I can't figure it out. I'm not gonna try again. Talon, do you even know how to do that? I don't think you do.
Do what?
Krug,
Figure out
do
what
it,
you
and he
are.
picks up the wand and like shakes it.
Oh.
Just
Kanaka reflex like instinctively as a reflex holds up the shield just in case it goes off.
Wait, is this the first time Carl's done magic today?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Oh no.
Yeah, exactly that. Mhm.
By the way, when Krug picks up the wand, it kind of does the same thing.
No, it's
But otherwise,
bendy.
yeah, it's always bendy, but no, nothing else really happens.
Before we burn down the establishment, can also Krug, I'll like mage hand like delicately try to grab the wand, just be like, let's not. It's probably not the best idea.
It's broken. And he shakes it again.
Krug, no.
Kanaka's like in front of Krug now. Nope, no.
Krug just gets really frustrated and he roars and throws it on the ground really hard.
Oh no.
It clatters to the ground, but seems unharmed. But yeah, nothing comes from it. Nothing happens, magically speaking.
He goes back to moping, but he seems to be more mopey than before.
She's like, stay here 1 second. I'll go get someone. Hang on
And
just a
it's
second.
Maloria.
Oh god.
God damn it, these
You guys are
He's like, ah!
I think we should give the flying broom to Faint so that he can fly away from his enemies.
Right, he doesn't have wings, guys. He doesn't have wings. Not gonna lie, I want to give the broom to Krug.
I mean, honestly, I feel like there's got to be a weight limit on these things.
It's a magic broom. I'm assuming it can lift him.
That would be hilarious, because Krug would probably just shake it.
Things still have limits.
Okay, Scarlet's gonna get up and say, I'm gonna get a drink, and then in primordial to Kanaka, like, if I, like, don't come back, then I'm dead or something, and then she just leaves.
Oh god.
What are you?
I'm sorry, what?
Kanaka's like, what? What did you do?
She stops and looks back and she's like, in primordial, so no one else can understand. She's like, the mistress wants me to go with her. I'm gonna go. We'll see what she wants.
Okay.
Hey, can we talk in
Nice
common,
knowing
guys?
y'all. Otherwise, and she gives a salute and leaves.
Oh god.
We're in common land. That was not right.
Talk English, man.
She flicks Talon on the head and leaves.
Speak America. We're in America.
Krug just looks at Talon and says something in Orcish and smiles.
Alright, jump to red team with me then.
Okay.
Huh?
Yeah,
No, don't die.
Yay!
Guys.
I wanna know what the wand does. Fuck.
Krug can pick it up and shake it again.
I have a +1 shield on this Giga one.
I don't think anyone else. I mean, don't you need 2 hands? No, because you have. I feel like most casters need 2 hands unless you like. I don't know how sorcerers work. 'Cause I don't think you can cast with a shield on.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Krug's just like, oh, that's what Krug needed to do, and he holds the wand with both hands and shakes it like a shake weight.
Oh, Jesus.
You're gonna poke your eye out. Put that down.
Krug, it might kill us. We don't know what it does.
Well, it magic stick. You shake magic stick and it do magic. He says, continuously shaking it.
That is sort of how it does work. You're not wrong.
But we don't know which magic this one does, so we don't want to set this place on fire right now. Because that might happen.
And Krug just like looks down at the more pointy end of the wand, like he's looking into a barrel. Because he's like,
Krug, no. I'm trying to figure out if I can.
Krug's just like, okay.
If you still have magic?
Puts it back down.
Yeah, I would like to know that as well, if I
Oh,
still have
no.
magic. I think I broke my butthole there, damn.
Shit. Man, those 2 seconds of being a pot had really changed you.
You're not the same person you were before you were a potted plant for 6 seconds.
That's a good one. That's a good one right there. That's a good one. That's a good one. Yo, I like how D&D Beyond has like all the things in it. And one of the chapters is quarantine resources.
Oh,
It's
amazing.
I think it's supposed to help people play online and shit.
True.
just funny.
Wait, so what are the green dots on the map? Because you know I zoned out. I was not.
I suppose
You were
Okay.
jerking off.
Okay.
I was watching YouTube,
Okay,
but yeah.
so the green dots are, I guess places of sea elf villages,
Okay.
and then the ones over here, like I said, in between the three, he thinks that the person that drew it up might be like two of them might be the same place, or it might be two towns. So my place or my village is somewhere in this area.
Oh boy, we're gonna play raft in D&D.
Hell yeah.
Yay!
Let's get another boat, guys, and this one won't blow up. I swear.
Don't ask
Wow.
about gunpowder this time.
Well, spoiler.
Okay, you know, thinking about that though, I actually have no way to ignite it.
Ignite what?
Gunpowder. Like, just, I don't even, I was thinking, it's like, oh, I could Eldritch Blast it. That's literally.
Don't you have fireball?
No.
Firebolt?
No.
As a cantrip?
My one damaging thing is Eldritch Blast. That is.
Yes, you can ask Scarlet to light it on fire.
True. Yeah, we could fluffer it that way.
Yeah.
That would be funny. And Carl would just be like, dude, that's a dick move, and then just light it on fire for you.
Car opens her mouth.
Drool. Actually, so, oh no, I think I can cast Dragon Breath on myself, because it says you touch
It's
one.
touch, right?
Yeah. Because when I think about you, I touch myself.
I just imagine you do that face squishy thing that kids do.
Oh, doesn't it take your action to do? I feel like at some point, like, that's not that great.
Well, I mean, yeah, it's a spell, which is an action.
No, but can't you keep doing it over and over and over?
It says until the spell ends.
Yeah, so isn't it concentration, like, a minute-ish?
Casting time, range, concentration up to 1 minute, yes.
Yeah, so, like, for 10 rounds, you could be like, pwah, 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 but, like, it takes your action to do every round, right?
I assume so.
Yeah.
Because it
'Cause, like,
doesn't specifically say it for...
Doesn't it say, it probably says takes an action to breathe, you know? Dragon.
Dragon breath.
Let's see,
Because, yeah, it's like, you touch...
yeah, the creature can use an action to exhale energy. Yeah, so it takes their
Ooh.
action to breathe.
Oh, yeah, there it is, sorry.
Yeah, so like casting time's a bonus. So you could do this in one turn. You could cast it on yourself, and then use it, because this isn't a spell. This is a exhale energy. But the next turn afterwards, though, it's like, I guess you get to keep doing it, but like, at some point, it's like it's the opportunity cost of saying, I'm just gonna keep doing this one thing, or I could spend another spell slot and drop this and not do it. You don't even need to drop it, right? Because it's concentration. If you just like fireball something else or like do something else, you don't drop it. So,
Yeah,
like for me, I would never put this on myself because Talon's better off casting other things multiple turns, you know.
Yeah.
But like anyone who doesn't have fucking AOE, everyone else,
Mm-hmm.
you know.
Oh, yeah, no, like, there's gonna be a time I want to use it on Krug and I want to use it on Faint. Just
Yeah.
for fun. Because, I mean, can you imagine him using one of his attacks to spew whatever on somebody as well as beating their ass with his other attacks?
I think use an action. It's not an attack action. An action
Oh, it's
is
just
you
his
use the
whole
entire.
action.
Yeah.
Man,
If it
I
said
like-
use an attack action, it would be different. But that's because like all of the people get multi-attack, and that means they can use their action to make 2 attacks. But when you use your action for something else, you only get that thing, right? It's the reason why we, like, if either of us multi-classed into, or even Kua, right? He has multi-attack, but he can't cast 2 different spells, right, as his attacks, because
Okay.
you can only a spell takes 1 action. So like, there's a lot of things that just take an action.
That makes sense.
Yeah, that would,
Does it?
I mean,
No, it does. It does. Also, dang. They're role playing it out.
Frick.
It's like the only reason I wanted to go role play it out in the other chat was it would have just been faster than him and I trying to type it all out.
Mm-hmm.
So Blue, last night / this morning, I opened a beer. I think I took maybe 2 drinks out of it, and then I was just like, well, I need to go to bed. So I woke up and I totally forgot I didn't finish it. So I
Oh, no.
went to clean up my desk, and I'm like, oh, wait a minute. It's pretty much full. Well, shit.
and then you
Nice.
started drinking it.
No, that's been sitting out for like 10 hours. Gross. Gross.
But if you're bad, it just gets warm and not fizzy.
Yeah, I don't want to drink it.
That's nasty. Have
Just
some
chug it.
quality.
You won't even feel like you're drinking it.
I mean, I guess that's hair of the dog for you.
True.
I
Yay!
like how we don't have anyone in our party who knows fucking identify. It's great.
I don't know why I picked up Detect Magic instead of Identify.
Don't need
Detect magic is
identify. You just shake
good in-
it.
It's just shake.
Detect magic's
So
I would
far.
say better, because like it'll keep you from dying from a lot more things, and it'll keep you from fucking up in a lot more cases than identify. Because identify, you have to touch it and feel it and shake it around and give it a good tug, you know. But detect magic, you can be like, oh yes, that's a dick.
Oh god.
Oh yes, I'm not going to touch that. That is a magic dick. That's no touch'ems. Well, plus, like, if we were in a situation like we were in Maloria's shop.
Yeah, it's stuff like that. It's you have to go around and touch everything, and it's like that's dumb and takes too long.
Yeah. being
Identify
able to
is
just-
yeah.
Oh my gosh.
It's for wizards who have
dead,
too
you
many-
guys.
Things in their spell book.
They've been in there for like 30 minutes.
Jesus Christ.
She did.
Not a good.
Hey.
They're rolling for initiative. It's fine.
It's just the initiative thing pops up. Oh no.
Oh no.
You didn't hear him, right? He said, "Oh no, I didn't give her equipment."
Ah, correct.
Oh.
There
Oh.
goes that plan.
Oh. Oh no.
Well, that I gotta go. Yeah.
I like to imagine while we're waiting, we're like just awkwardly sitting in a circle, but like Krug's just all mopey and sad in the corner,
What the fuck did you guys do to him? Jesus Christ.
still shaking the wand,
Oh my
but
God.
sad. Sadly shaking the wand now.
He's just like, Krug, look, it's a glowing ball. I'll trade you for the wand. Ooh, look, it glows. Oh shit, fucking turned off.
Ah!
Look, it glows.
Krug like sits up a little straighter, and he's like, "Ooh, okay," and he hands you the wand.
Oh fuck yeah. No, I'm not gonna I don't wanna
Jesus.
die. How big is the room? I cast fireball.
I didn't say. I didn't ask how big the room is. I said I cast fireball. And now I guess Craig's playing with the ball of light while moping.
Yay.
It turns off in the next 30 seconds. Sorry.
Oh, Krug just looks, just like, slouches even more.
It'll turn back on, I swear. Just shake it a bit.
Now Krug is sadly shaking a ball.
Yep, there you go. That'll do it.
God.
Sadly, no. I just like imagine him hold because the ball bearings are like marble size, right?
I think
Or
so.
Yeah.
So Carl's like, or Krug's like gingerly trying to shake this ball like pinched between two fingers.
Yeah, exactly.
They weigh. It's 1,000 for. Wait. I have 5 of them and they weigh 10 pounds, so it's
Oh,
1,002 pounds. I don't know what that fucking ends up being.
Corpse comes slamming down on the table. Oh, I'm kidding.
Oh god.
We were waiting for the initiative track to come up.
So,
Scarlet's dead. No, I'm just kidding.
God.
so the Mistress and Scarlet walk back in, and they're followed by this little Snurfneblin gnome that is wearing these big kind of like Coke bottle glasses. He's like, "All right, what do you need identified?"
This thing.
What are you holding up?
The wand.
He says, yes, very well. And he snaps his fingers, and he says, "Ah, there's a wand of web. Very interesting. Very niche uses for it. Yeah, wand of web. There you go. Is that all?
And that thing.
How many more things do I need to,
One more.
Okay.
what thing?
What thing? The shield or the broom?
The broom.
He says, I bet I know what this is. And he snaps his fingers again. He goes, "Yep, I was right. This is a broom of flying."
And that thing.
The shield?
Sorry,
Hey,
I'm
look.
kidding.
Wait,
Kinda
why
rolls
not
his
the
eyes like,
shield?
Very
though?
well.
Thank you.
Question: Can the broom carry my orc friend?
Jesus.
Can carry up to 400 pounds.
Well, I mean.
Hey.
Krug
a lot of people.
Krug
That
probably does something.
becomes. Is
Mhm.
Krug over 200 pounds?
Oh yeah.
Okay, then if the
Yeah.
flying speed goes from 50 to 30.
Yeah, that sounds about right. Also, Scarlet, you come back to Krug shaking a tiny ball bearing in between his fingers. Sadly.
Scarlet's gonna sit next to Krug and put her hand on his shoulder because they're sitting now, so it's easier. And it's like, "You doing okay there, buddy? I know you haven't had a good day."
Krug says something in Orcish and continues shaking, but like slightly slower.
Oh, now that we have a capable magic friend here.
Kick your drown you in dirt. Dude.
Oh, I'm sorry, what?
Do you have any or know any place that has magical items that can help me translate the language? Because I forgot I can't do that.
Oh, aside from Meloria's.
Well, Maloria's is probably the best in town. I mean, do you need something translated? I could probably translate something for you.
Well,
Do you know Orcish?
yeah.
Not at the moment, but I could.
I mean,
What do you mean
Wait a
you
per-
could?
What do we need Orcish for?
I have a spell. It's called. Actually, which spell is it? Hang on, let me double check.
Corporate
I looked it up. I thought Paladins get
No,
it.
there
I
are
remembered
two.
wrong. Oh, there's two. I thought it was like the first one. I was like, I can do that. Nope, I forgot. I don't get it. I thought I did. I just remembered because Kia got it. I was like, oh, crap. I remembered wrong.
So
Bard
do you
get
need
it too.
do you need me to decrypt something written or something spoken?
spoken.
Spoken.
Very well. In that case, I could do that right now. I have a spell called Tongues, and I'm just able to understand any spoken language.
Cool. Krug, you can tell us what you wanted to say in Orcish, and he can tell us what it means.
Kroglor. Woohoo.
Kroglor.
Okay. I'm gonna stand
Says
up.
where is Zenyatta or?
You see him kind of flip over a thing in his hand. Appears to be a little orb of focus. He like puts his hand over it, focuses, and you see this inside there's almost like this clay model of a ziggurat, and then it disappears, and then you see this kind of like aura wash over him, and he says, "Alright, very well. What do you need me to decrypt?"
Okay.
Go for it, Krug.
So Krug stands up straight, and then I guess I'm just gonna like say it, right? So it's just
Yeah, I'm not
Yeah.
gonna like, Orcish and then me translate. We'll just
Yeah.
assume whatever you're saying is what he translates.
okay. So when I was young, I dreamed of glory, but you have no control of the limbs who die. No, I'm kidding. But yeah, okay. So it says, when I was young, I always dreamed of glory. I looked up to my leader, Urlach Ball, and I wanted to find my own adventure to put me up in the stars. So I found this Colosseum called Talos Underkeep, and I was one of the greatest gladiators of all time. Every time I won would bring in more people. But one day, a black dragon attacked and destroyed the Colosseum and the town nearby. And I did nothing. I ran away. I was afraid, and I couldn't fight to defend my people. And I hid in a sailor's town. And on my journeys, and being with you all, and all the good we've done, I realize there will be no glory without redemption. And then he has a dramatic look on his face.
Or a baby. I'm sorry, and all the good we've done?
We assassinated someone.
We just murdered a woman.
She was a vampire.
She killed
she was
your
undead.
dad. It's fine.
We just made
Yeah,
her more
that's-
dead.
She was already dead.
How do you
Anyway.
kill that which has no life?
Well,
I have to go get more water.
Carl like pats Krug on the arm because that's about how high it's like.
Yeah.
Gives him a thumbs up.
Wait, so you want to kill a dragon? Is that the gist of this?
I guess Krug says more, and it's translated. Back in my hometown of the Feather Kingdom, Emperor Belos has turned evil. I feel like I need to stop him before things get bad. Or worse, I guess I should.
Oh, so another assassination mission.
so is he the one controlling the dragon?
I don't know. I know nothing about the dragon. I just know that everyone believes it's Parduin.
What's Parduin?
Oh, you missed that part. It's a black dragon that's kind of, in my notes, he's like the patron of the land, but I think Ag changed it a little bit, if I recall. I don't remember. It's just like, it's like the famous dragon of that area.
Okay.
Yeah, the author seems to think it's more of a menace, but the lore translated in that book you guys read was mixed, shall we say.
Okay. Yeah. So, yeah, from Krug's understanding, Podolin is supposed to be this great guardian of the land. A really powerful being that disappeared for centuries. So, everyone was surprised when they saw it.
So, this dragon good or this dragon bad?
I guess it's not good anymore. He killed a bunch of people for no reason. Destroyed the Colosseum in the neighboring town. So if he was, he ain't anymore.
Was there bad people that worked at the Colosseum you fought at?
Not that Krug is aware of.
So why is the Emperor evil?
Okay. So when I was talking to that lady orc friend of mine at that other place, she told me how her family escaped because Emperor Belos has turned into a tyrant. And tyrants are no good.
Yep. Very bad.
Did she explain why he became a tyrant? Or he just...
I believe she said she was too... She came when she was, like, young, right? So she probably didn't have any idea.
And your friend Erlock Ball serves this emperor?
Hasn't... Erlock Ball has never bowed to anyone before. I don't know why he would now.
So what does redemption look like to you? Just de-empering an emperor?
I wasn't sure what my redemption would be before, but yes, now I believe it is. In order to redeem myself, I have to save my home from Emperor Belos's tyranny.
So... You have assassinated emperor. and maybe kill a dragon if he's evil. Because we don't know his reasons of why he killed everybody at the Colosseum at the village.
The book said that this dragon has always like terrorized orcs, so
And he's prejudiced.
He's racist.
So since the book did that, but you said, Krug, that Pardwin was a guardian of the land, so the book is incorrect. Aside from, like, before he attacked the village.
Yes.
From your knowledge, was the Colosseum in that village built on top of something?
Dirt.
That is
Earth.
Good answer. Good answer.
No, that is sacred to your. That would be sacred to the dragon.
I'm not that familiar with dragons, but I don't believe so.
It's so much easier talking to Krug in Orcish. I think I have to learn it now.
It is. I have to learn that too.
It'd be worth it to be helpful to our friend. That is, if you are his friend, Kanaka.
I was his friend before you were his friend.
Sorry, what?
Also, these Doritos are the fucking bomb.
Ooh.
Yeah, right.
The
The tapatio one,
patios.
the tapatio one is alright.
I've been like addicted to them.
Mm.
This was my dinner. Was like a fourth of a bag.
Yeah.
Nice.
Like it's a good flavor. It's, I don't know, I just like, what's my favorite Dorito? I think it's like the regular spicy nacho one.
Spicy nacho ones are good too.
Yeah.
The thing is, though, for me, I haven't. It's been a long time since I've been able to have spicy food.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Oh yeah.
So I'm kind of on a spicy food kick right now.
Ooh, fun. I love those.
Anywho, back to the traumatic story of Krug. Sorry.
Is there any more information, Kruggy? Is that all? Or is there more?
I'm trying to find information to see how urgent it is to go over there. Otherwise, it is future Krug's problem.
Another question, Krug. How did you get from here, from where you live to here?
Boat.
How do you keep your pants up? Bill.
Well, so where did you dock here when you first came here from your boat?
That was like 2 years ago. You think I remember that shit? Goddamn.
Oh no, he got the amnesia.
It was
Not
Brighthaven.
the boat
But
amnesia.
Oh, it was right. Okay.
I don't know if that's what you tell them, but
Oh.
Krug. But Blue, if you don't remember, it was Brighthaven.
Oh, it was Brighthaven. Okay, then. Yeah, Brighthaven.
I was like, is it Brighthaven or did he like land like there's another dock on the other side of this continent?
Of the realm.
Like,
Dude, I don't know. This is out of character. Krug just hopped on a ship. Fucking came here.
He's like, that seems like a good. Hey.
Hey man, he's at that time in his life and he has to run away from his problems.
All been there.
In the most literal sense.
Trying to think if there's anything else.
besides Erlockball, did you leave anyone else behind?
He's like, yes, my whole family should still be with him. I believe he can protect them, but I worry that he can't protect them forever.
Krug and Friends and Krug World Tour.
Yeah.
It's an option.
Truly is.
And Krug knows that Erlock apparently had a vestige at one point.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Oh, we have to go there for
Yeah,
it.
that's true.
Yeah.
Well,
Cool.
The gnome kind of sits there. He's like, "Is that all?"
from him, do you know anybody that can make a wand or something that can make all my friends be underwater for long periods of time?
Just one moment.
That's not. Oh, can Melora make it? She can.
I mean,
Did he identify the wand that we have?
Yeah.
oh yeah.
Wand of web.
Wonderful web.
Oh, so if
What?
Krug shook it long enough, white stuff would have came out.
Yep.
No.
Is that what that does?
Let me just read you the first couple. You conjure a mass of thick, sticky webbing.
No.
Does it say flammable webbing?
It is flammable.
Yes. I know what I must do.
Oh
I know my true calling.
Burn the sticky stuff.
That's what happened in my last campaign.
Oh god.
We were stuck in basically like a vertical tunnel of webs fighting a spider, and the spider was starting to kick our ass. And so I was like, wait a minute, you said these are flammable? I've been trying not to use my fire spells, but this might actually be good. So I lit it on fire, and it was a lot of damage.
That's how you TPK yourself.
Yeah, we almost did.
So he says, "Well, if you want, I can brew you potions of water breathing. There's also a magical item. It could take quite a while to create each one. If you need them for more people, it would probably take longer. But I can create something called a cap of water breathing. But each one would take me probably a week to make. And they are not cheap.
So like 10 gold?
That's as high as he can count. Don't worry.
You wish. Bring a sponge."
How long
How
does
long? The potion last? That was what I was about to ask. I was like, what is the word?
Potion lasts for an hour.
Ah, crap.
Just like the spill.
How much does it cost?
Hang on just a second. Look it up. A single potion is 400 gold. A cap. Actually, we're gonna make that 300 gold. A cap of water breathing is 450 gold. And yeah. Yep. Yep.
Damn.
Crap.
Should we? We'll keep you posted.
Hold on. I look at the whole group. An hour. The caps are. It takes a week to make one, right?
Yes.
Eh,
Salute.
Thank you.
Don't have that much time.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. I was like, I don't think I was...
That would be 5 weeks.
Well, I don't need it. But yeah.
I mean, it is
Oh,
something that I can just cast on you and it lasts for 24 hours if you needed me to just cast that spell on you.
Perfect.
Well, if we have to go somewhere, that probably
There
won't
may
work.
be people there, Kanaka, who can do that.
trying to think.
I mean, do you remember your hometown as underwater or above water?
If it was above water, why would I need a water breathing spell to make you breathe underwater?
By the way, for Record Kua, they're kind of like I basically am envisioning the Sea Elf cities in my world almost exactly like Gungan cities. So like you have to be able to breathe underwater.
No,
to
yeah, that's
connect
what I
with
was
them,
thinking. I was
but-
like,
yeah.
I think we had this conversation. I'm like, this is completely underwater. That's why I told. This is Kanaka to tell him, why would I need you to
Mhm.
breathe underwater if the city is above water? What is?
But they had like air pockets
But
within
once
their
you're
domes.
inside, you're fine.
There's a series of tubes.
How long can you guys breathe? How long can you guys hold your breath?
An hour, probably 2.
That I don't think no. Ugh, no.
Wait, never mind. I found a better. Wait.
And that's how Talon died.
God.
He just passes out.
He just stopped breathing one day.
He forgot.
Oh God.
I guess.
That's a big giffies.
Do you want to? I guess we can use Talon. I can make him message somebody that can help. Probably come up and meet me and make you guys breathe underwater.
Can you breathe underwater?
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, what's the big deal?
Yeah, you can just go down there and grab somebody.
I mean, I can go with you if you want. If you need moral support.
Moral support from you.
Well, it won't really be me. I'll probably be a little smarter, actually.
You little son.
Actually, literally out of character, literally anything I polymorph into has a higher int score. Literally everything.
Even a spider?
Maybe not like a bot
I
or like
totally
bugs,
forgot you
but,
have
like,
polymorph. You can polymorph one person at a time, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Spider has an int of 1.
Yeah. But most like big things, like eagle or like ape or something, like will have more.
Well, when they're
Things to be.
mammals, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. But anyway.
It's a Allosaur. That's a 2 int.
What?
Yeah, I feel like
It's 2 int.
Yeah.
they must have a way of getting people underwater, you know? Because how do merchants get there?
Maybe they don't trade with merchants. You don't know.
That sounds
We
uneconomical.
we trade with merchants, but the merchant is a CEO for himself, so he trades with people above and then takes it back underwater.
Maybe they just have I don't know, giant bubbles of air.
Giant bubbles of air.
Oh my god. When you get to level 12, you can... Why does that count as a beast? What the fuck?
What?
Level 12 beast I didn't know about. Yeah, you can turn into a huge... Why? Is this homebrew content?
That's a great question.
Why is this called a huge giant crab? What is White Plume Mountain? That's gotta be from some random adventure I have for some reason.
Don't ask me, bro.
Yeah, it's just polymorphing a giant ass crab.
Tyrannosaurus Rex has an int of 2.
Yeah.
Giant ape has an int of 7, so it would be smarter. Giant shark has an int of 1.
Wait, I thought sharks were smarter. Oh.
They're wisdomous, but they're not intelligent.
Uh,
Well, they have a 10 int. Or 10 wisdom, sorry. 1 int, 10 wisdom. Oh, walrus. Oh, that's from Icewind Dale. I don't have that one, so I can't see.
Oh, Kanaka just tells the
I'll be wiser.
gnome. Is it a gnome? The thing?
Yep.
Yeah. I think I can find an alternate solution that's a little bit faster.
Very well. Well,
Thank you for your help, though. It's very much appreciated.
if
Yeah,
you
thank
are,
you.
if you are members of the Myriad and working with the Mistress, I am a body for hire. If you needed to pay me, I can give you my daily rates, and I could come with you to cast the spell on you if you really wanted me to. But yeah, it's an option if you want to pay my daily rate. And the Mistress doesn't need me for something else. Let me know.
What is your daily rate?
75 gold a day.
Oh. It's nice. It's not bad at all.
It's reasonable.
Would you go pew pew with us too?
That's a bit more.
Oh, okay. Good
I would
enough, good
prefer
enough.
not. I'm not exactly a battle wizard. I'm more concerned with, shall we say, the more eccentric parts of magic.
Ah, so you don't pistol people down well in Valk, I see.
Whatever
God
that
dang.
means, probably not.
So, what I'm hearing is you're exactly like him. And Kanaka points at Talon. What do you mean?
I sometimes shoot things. Sometimes.
What do you shoot? Tell me.
Not often. Anymore.
So you got hiding? I'm good at that.
It's below my pay grade.
No, but he is good at running.
It's below my pay grade to do damage, you guys. I'm sorry.
You don't even know what money is.
Exactly.
If you need a battle mage, rates could be negotiated if that is something that you really want. Or there are. I'm not the only magical member of the Myriad. We might be able to find someone for you if you really so desire.
Cool.
Dang.
Yeah, cool.
Very well. Will that be all?
Yes.
Probably
No,
not.
sir, no.
Bye.
Back to my experiment. Please don't interrupt me this time. And he kind of like stomps off. And the mistress is like, well, that was certainly interesting.
Experiment?
Yes, he has a lab in the basement. I don't even ask questions anymore.
Well, do you want the wand, Carl, or
Yeah, I'll hold on to it.
it's seems a little too sticky for
You
me.
might need them right now.
Wait, what?
Out of character, I think Lyra is interfering with Carl's magic.
Oh yeah, but
No,
Oh.
I don't know.
Ooh.
yeah, you take the wand. You'll be fine. I don't.
Oh, Kanaka says to Scarlet and Primordial, so you're not dead? Question mark?
Scarlet's like, no, I'm not. I'm not. That's good.
I produce enough white sticky stuff
Are
for
you...
me.
Still probably, are you gonna tell us what happened?
It's like, yeah, I will.
Okay.
Here, should we?
Are we going?
Yeah, let's go back home.
You guys don't want to stay and continue to party the night away? You all seem stressed. You should relax some.
We would, but unfortunately, it's your son's bedtime.
I'm sorry. What?
He's like, I'm sorry, what?
He has a...
Bed?
Like they both at the same time in the exact intonation are like, I'm sorry, what?
he
Yeah,
gets cranky if he
gets,
doesn't.
he gets very cranky if he doesn't sleep and he doesn't
Yeah,
get enough
when I'm
sleep.
woken up, like at 10 or 11 in the morning, it's still. Ugh. Why would you go to bed early? Fucking old people? Jesus.
Exactly.
Stay up late and hit yourself in the morning. Duh.
I mean, we did kill a bitch, so I guess we could celebrate.
No, the Kanaka looks at Talon. It's time for bed.
For you? Sure.
Fane's a dad. Maybe he can lay down the law.
Jesus.
Face is like, look, whatever it is, I'm taking another shot and then leaving. I'm tired.
And then Kanaka looks at Craig. Just put him over his shoulder. Let's go home.
Okay. And he did scoop, plop.
End up being like 30 feet from you. I'm just nope.
Gonna get scooped.
Krug's just like, ah! And he walks over to Talon and tries to do it again. Scoop!
Nope.
Ah!
Just outside.
What? Where'd he
We're
go?
leaving anyway, I guess. So.
Yeah.
You went outside.
Scoop.
Yeah, and then I'll use the wand to be General Kark and just like knock on the door and be like, "Hey Krug, how's it going?" Sorry. Hey Krug, how's it going?
Oh my god. Wait, 2 charges, bro.
Krug's just like, Krug don't know you, and walks away.
Oh dear. The mistress kind of just waves it off and is like, well, that's adventures for you, and goes off, goes back to the group of friends near the table that she had been dancing on, and takes up another beer, like slams half of it and starts talking and kind of like waves a little bit off to you all as you start to filter out.
Alright.
Okay, so do you-
Home again.
Go
Dig
back
again.
home.
Yeah.
Best use of both of my 4th level spells.
Jesus Christ.
It seems like a problem. You just like, I'm a dimension door? How can I dimension?
It's not a huge deal because you guys do get back to the Emerald Shield with no real issues, and feel free to take a long rest and we can pick up there.
Yeah.
It is getting kind of late.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
Yeet.
Eat.
Did I
We
do
don't want to.
damage?
We don't want to give Fred too much to have to rewatch.
Wait, so have I-
Orange shield, guys. I'm happy.
Ag, have I told all of them what, like, I talked a little bit of, yeah, no, I did. Never mind.
What?
Nothing, it just, I mean, I remember, like, I mean,
What
I
did-
trust the mistress pretty much implicitly now, more or less, and like,
That's
I
just
thought-
cause it's your mama.
It's your mom.
I mean, obviously you guys shouldn't, but yeah.
I thought that was where we're working with her. Do what she wants, but we don't trust her anyways.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is awesome.
Oh wait, we're done, right?
Yep.
Okay. So I will close up the stream. Whoever is watching, which is probably
Before you close, it almost took a year, but we finally almost have all of the backstories out.
Hooray! We did it! Slow burn. All right. Good night, everybody.
Good night.